Roll call.
Nah.
Yeah, everyone's here.
Wolfey!
And an extra. Whoever that was.
That was a joke.
Alright, so, yeah, you guys gather everything up. You start making your way out. Remembering the treacheries of the statues, I'm going to say that each of you, slowly, considering there's no longer a threat, you make your way through. I'm going to make you guys, roll for it this time, because if you really wanted to, you could all just, army crawl underneath the things. So you guys can take your time, you slowly make your way out. You do come back to the northern room.
Yes.
Oh boy.
I'm not sure how I want to handle this one. All right, yeah, you guys just you come to the northern room. Here, let me move. all of you again.
Spoilers. There's nothing in that chest. Look, scroll your hand over it.
Yeah, okay.
I like how you guys ended up somehow in that room in a legitimate perfect V. Look at this shit.
Oh.
Yeah. Formation.
Now we take off into the sky.
Oh. Totally.
Freedom
So you all sort of make your way. I'll fix that.
By the way, in that treasure room, that was there was nothing else in there, right? There's no other ways.
No, it was a single.
Okay.
Yeah. You make your way back. The door is still, slightly open as you left it. The stone door was still ajar. Nothing seems out of place. I want you all to make a perception check.
Boy, oh boy, I've been doing great with these lately.
My D10.
Oh, it's a new day. I rolled a 1.
It's a new day. Yes,
I rolled a 2.
I rolled a 19.
Wait, what are we doing?
Bow,
Are we
bow.
rolling?
Perception.
So I rolled an 8, essentially. I need to figure out which one's my.
I rolled a 1.
Sorry, Cootsy, I switched our dice, and apparently it's just me.
Hmm.
I rolled a 19.
I too rolled a 19.
Wow.
I rolled a 2. Well, 19 total. 17.
No,
That's fine.
13 total.
Okay. You never need to tell me your base roll unless it's a nat 1 or a nat 20.
Okay.
Other than that, tell me your totals.
8.
Because, yeah, otherwise you're just going to confuse me. You're going to confuse yourselves at some point.
Us?
It's not something you need to do. Anybody that didn't roll under 10.
Who should have just taken 10.
Yeah.
I
Don't
keep
forget,
forgetting.
you are not threatened. Taking 10 is an option. You do not hear the skittering from the other side of the door anymore.
Luke
What
is
about
going
the
to,
others?
when he
Do the
What did you
others?
roll? Luke, what did you roll total?
I rolled an 8, but can I remember
don't-
that there was?
You're not paying attention for it. You just kind of.
What is this? What is this box over here in the corner?
What box in the
What
corner?
is it covering up?
Oh, that's just where I had pieces hiding. That was where I
Okay.
kept.
Okay. It's his treasure chest.
Yeah, essentially, yeah.
I want to take out of it.
Anyway, so yeah,
Was actually going to
Nubia-
do something here, but yeah.
Nubia, Rodan, and Durk are. Here, give me a second. There.
Oh, mute your phones, guys. No.
Yeah, turn your phones down, stuff.
Okay, Scott. I
Um,
think mine's downstairs, actually, so no problem.
I got a text from the
so-
guy.
yeah, when you weren't here.
Well, Rodan
So, yes.
wasn't here either.
Okay, Rodan, Durk, and Nubia all kind of just look at each other and be like, and kind of exchange nods and whispers, of the knowledge that you don't think that whatever was in this room is there anymore.
Meanwhile, Wolfie's just going, hi ho!
I'm actually I'm doing one of those old cartoon things with one of the barrels of ale, just like running it with it, like as I run into this room.
It's not a barrel; it is a cask.
Okay. Room life fun.
I'm sorry.
A cask is,
Yeah.
Well, I'd be kind of behind them anyway because, you know, they're the stealthy bunch, and I'm aware of that.
That's fine. The only way that you are currently able to see right now, by the way, is from the dim light at the end of the southern hallway that is barely illuminating the door. The room beyond it is just as dark as you remember.
Do my elf eyes see any better?
I mean, yeah.
Can I then slowly peek my head around the lovely door?
Yeah, sure.
Aye.
Durk sort of peeks his head in. You look around. You peek
The
your
door
head in.
manages to go into the middle of the room.
Yes, essentially. I unlocked cells. I wanted to unlock. Nope, that's that again.
They're
Okay,
actually
buddy?
standing in front of the door now.
No, I am not okay. Carnage, stop.
Oh, damn it.
Okay. Yeah, you peek your head in, and there is really nothing in this room aside from. Those aren't supposed to be gold, those are supposed to be green.
No.
Imagine that these things here are all green.
They are all green.
I will change them in a moment. No, I mean like they're green.
Okay.
They're green. Yeah. Except for the green sludge and a very decayed box in the corner. The skittering thingies and their previous meal are gone, and all that is left there is the bloodstained sand.
So, like, their meal is gone with bones and all.
Oh yeah.
Oh boy.
I
So,
am gonna
yeah, okay.
one whole shrug and left hook that.
Luke's gonna kind of same.
I'm just like as I'm like, I am gonna point out the chest though. It's like, should
It's
we?
it's very decrepit. It's like partially dissolved. Like
And
Oh.
I'm gonna poke my head back around and go, left fuck that. And move back over.
Luke's just gonna kind of.
yeah, it's it is very destroyed looking. Like
Well-
it does not look like whatever could have been in it is still intact.
Fair enough.
I
It's
am
not worth
edging my
checking
way
at this
back
point.
to this lovely room where I do remember there is lovely alcohols here.
I believe we took that barrel and put it into the corner where.
That was an
Bernardus
empty barrel.
Standing. That was an empty one. Okay.
There were 2 empty barrels. Yeah, as you pass by the barrel still sitting on the pressure plate, you all kind of take notice of the thousands of little pins that are sticking out of it. A small reminder of the trials that you have undergone in the past day.
Just come back in here to fill up my. I have 2 water skins now. I'm just gonna fill them up with the lovely alcohol that was sitting in here.
Luke, not actually have been in this room, is gonna be like, oh, hey, what's that?
None of your business, glug glug.
So I had about, I want to say 3/4 of my my mug still filled, and I'm gonna finish that right now. I'm just gonna chug it.
I'm just trotting down the hallway.
Wait, Cootsy, make a fortitude save.
Yep. Huh. Ooh.
Come on.
8 in total.
What is it?
8 in total. Oh wait, plus 40. No, never mind. That is actually 11 in total.
Damn it. I got happy for a second. Don't do that to me, Cootsy.
No, I forgot to actually add the fortitude. I just added the cup. My B.
Damn it.
Sorry, buddy.
I thought we were gonna get to see drunk Bernie.
Oh yeah, me too.
Okay. So yeah, no, you're fine.
And I'm gonna refill my cup like as I'm done. Like I'm gonna I chug it, it goes, and like as I like move it back down, I'll like burp, and like, while I do that, I'm like gonna like refill it at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Ah.
I filled my water skins. I'm going to take one of my lovely clay tankards. Just going to dip that in and be on my merry way. I'm going to do a little sort of cup up to
I was just
to
about
Bernie
to.
on the way out.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a little like.
As you guys do that, Nubia is going to walk between the two of you, shaking her head, and very clearly state, "You guys are going to get in so much trouble." As she walks over to top up and cover and close the large barrel of alcohol.
I'm going to do a slight burp and go, "Oh, sorry, did you want some?"
Luke's
She's
gonna kinda,
ignoring you.
Luke's gonna kind of like.
All right, I'm going to
walk
check that
past.
ass and be on my way, drinking happily.
Whoops, that's not me. I'm
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
Bless you. I'm just following along, just kind of like shoulder to shoulder, kind of going like yeah. The kick his ass.
Luke's gonna
Remember,
kinda,
we
like,
are-
look at the, he's gonna like look at the cast, kind of like inspect it for a bit, and just
We missed a trick.
He's gonna dip his hand in and take a few sips of the alcohol.
Contaminated.
It's already closed.
Oh.
We should have just dumped him in there while shouting toga.
As soon as Durk and Bernardus were done with their thing, Nubia got kind of bitchy and closed it up because she's done with their shenanigans in the moment.
Yeah, I
All
found
right.
it.
Then I'm just gonna follow them, I guess.
Yeah. So yeah, we are assuming that each of you. Can you please stop?
What?
Yeah, stop it.
I'm
So
gonna
yeah.
play with these moss things.
Did you have Red Bull today by chance?
No.
No, I had monster.
No.
I really have a feeling you went and toked up before game, but that's just
What
my thought.
in the world are you even talking about?
I'm right.
I don't
Anyway,
do that enough.
anyway, so yeah, you guys sort of just grab, drag, and haul everything out over the course of the next like half hour or so. You make sure to grab a couple of the torches from the front hallway to line the halls to give yourself some light. It takes you a little bit to get everything out, but you do. You get everything out. You get it all loaded up onto the sand sailor. It is now approaching sundown. The sun is on the horizon. Or I should say, it's like at the top of the mountain line.
Jesus,
It's towards
Rexi.
near the mountain. Yeah, take some fucking medicine, boy.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is now starting to get dark out. The sun is beginning to hide behind the mountain line. And yeah, you've loaded up the goods from the tombs from Mersua's lair.
Damn it.
Stop it! And yeah, you're all kind of back at base camp.
Luke is going to kind of like after like he's kind of like hauling along with his backpack. His hands are on both of his arms, and just sit down in one of the seats on the sand sailor, pull off his backpack, and check his magically gained treasures to see if they're still there.
Oh, sorry, my mic was muted. They're there.
Oh, okay, he's gonna kind of like just inspect a few of them, like pick one up.
Can we
like,
bring the sand sailor map back?
What's up?
Can we bring the sand sailor map back?
Bring the sand sailor. What?
The map. The
Back.
map back.
What are you talking about?
The one we used to fight the other thing.
Not the dungeon one, basically.
The other one.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Never mind it.
No, like, remind me. What are you talking about?
We
The
fought the
sand
thing
saber.
that stabbed through somebody's leg.
Oh,
On
no,
the sailor
that-
on the way here.
No, that's gone. Nubia trashed that thing. Like, that's been gone since before she put the tent up on the Sand Sailor. You're
Okay.
talking about the giant scorpion that jumped on the Sand Sailor, right?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, no, that's been gone since the first time you guys went into the.
I was talking about the sand sailor map.
What map?
The
Map?
the little square you made for it.
Why? No. You're talking about the table?
Oh my god.
No, God. Stop smoking before D&D.
I didn't even do anything.
I doubt it.
You would be wrong.
Cootsy posts the X, X'd out.
You do it.
I don't have
Anyway.
it saved.
Thanks, Rexi.
Horribly,
Anyway.
horribly wrong.
So yeah, it's
Moving
you
on.
guys how you wish to proceed at the moment.
Luke's just kind of clutching his treasures right now.
Astrodann's gonna light one up.
Apparently he already has. He's
Whoops.
going to actually, like,
Look at you, my friend. I got some tobacco.
he's gonna look over at Bernie and see where he's sitting.
I'm not sitting yet. You fucking.
Okay,
You
where?
bolted to
you-
the Sand Sailor. Everybody's outside.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm,
well,
Yeah, we're all chatting with Nivea.
yeah. I'm trying to talk to Nubia at this point.
okay.
I'm just gonna stay behind drinking and looking at her ass.
That's fair.
She's distracted. Why not?
She's leaning against the Sand Sailor.
Yeah, me too.
You're just like you're awkwardly cocked at an angle, looking at it.
I'm
Very noticeable.
I'm just gonna speak up to her and kind of go like, "This, you think traveling at night is a good idea, or should we wait until tomorrow?"
Well, the further we get from the mountains, we'll get a little bit more sun. If we can outrun the shadow, we should be fine.
At that point, I'll just whisper, "Edgy."
Well, if we get back earlier, then maybe we could get to some nice beds to spend the night. So I'm all for leaving right now.
Considering that she is not looking at me and I have a direct line of Bernie, I'm just going to raise my cup again and wink, just dramatically, in the best Durk fashion.
It's just gonna go like, huh? Oh.
You're kind of just gonna, put her hands together for a moment and just be like, I don't know, sounds good to me. You guys all ready to go? You're just gonna kind of look around at everybody else.
I'm going to sort of like do that instant snap so that I'm doing nothing and just be like, yeah, okay.
We should probably not have the tent on. That'll just fly away. I paid.
Are you
blankly.
saying? Are you saying?
Yeah,
this, or-
I'm telling that to her, and I'm also adding I paid good money for this tent.
Yeah.
You paid money for it, and I carried it.
Yeah, that's how it works.
She's gonna look to you as she's walking towards the front of the sailor where the bears are. She's gonna be like, I know, shouldn't take too long to pull it down.
Alright, I'm gonna just toss my bag onto the sailor, climb up, and start taking that tent down.
I will watch him do it, and I will attempt to get something done with this tobacco.
Luke's gonna see the tent rustling and set his backpack down and attempt to help Bernie. It's kind of short, so he might not be able to.
He's gonna get rolled up in it, I swear.
Any of y'all got a pipe?
No.
Look, I can makeshift things into pipes. I'm really good at it, I promise.
Over the course
Got
of the
no
next
bottle.
Anybody got a pop can?
Any of y'all want some crack?
Over the next 10 minutes or so, Nubia, makes sure that the bears are all locked up to their reins and everything. You guys get the tent down, it's rolled back up and back on Astrodann's back.
Yep.
No, it's just with your goods on the Sand Sailor. And you guys, are you going to just right away to start making your way back?
If everyone's cool with it, yeah. I'm gonna ask her though about the whole being in trouble thing. It's like, you're not going to tell on us, are you?
At that point, I am going to perk my non-existent elf ears up and listen into this conversation.
Don't be
And
such a
realise
narc
how
nana.
much I have to drink and how fast I need to drink it.
So are you guys, like, are you mentioning this, like, as you start going on your way?
Like, I'd say right before it, like, as we're getting ready to go.
Okay. Yeah, as she, wanders towards the front and grabs a hold of the reins, she just kind of, like, looks back over her shoulder, a slight bit of disdain very clear on her face. And she's just gonna be, and she says, in a very matter-of-fact manner, he's a sphinx. You think he doesn't know every little piece of jewel in his...
I'm just gonna look up. I'm gonna look up and I'm gonna go, let's blame it on the other Sphinx. How about that?
I'm gonna raise my glass and, my tankard rather, and just go, it's a solid
Look,
plan.
why don't we pour some of the alcohol on his face to make it look like he was really drunk when we bought him?
And hearing this, I'm already on it.
Are you actually saying this in character?
Yeah.
I'm
God
Durk
damn it.
actually doing it.
Oh, God fucking damn it.
Are you going back all the way into...
Oh, wait, did we not chop his
We
head off?
took the head. We took the head.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We have the head.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have a drinking buddy.
What?
I'm gonna keep the head with me. He's gonna sit next to me and have a drink every time I do.
Hang on. I think I'm holding the head. Let me see.
Then you can be my drinking buddy.
Yeah, I have.
Tell me we brought the head.
I have
They
the
brought
head.
the head.
Okay.
Yeah,
That'd be
he's
hilarious.
like, this whole time, Rodan has literally had the severed head of Mersura just sitting on top of his head.
Yes, actually.
Like, it is not. It has not been gutted. It has not been hollowed. He has just
It's just
managed
been
to
pouring on
balance
me.
it on top of his head this whole time.
Do I have to roll for that?
No, because
Too late, I need a drinking buddy, and it's gonna be the head on your head.
Alright,
So-
so I'm just gonna, like, teeter it down and, like, make it look like it's sipping out of your cup.
So Nubia gives a flick of the reins, and you guys are all on your way.
Luke's gonna kind of like look where Bernie's sitting. Actually,
Not sitting yet.
he's on the sand cellar. Okay, where is he?
I'm near Nubia. I'm like right behind her. Like I'm talking to her.
Yeah, like Bernie is talking with Nubia, like very obviously talking with Nubia.
Then he's just gonna kind of pull out the tarot deck card again, or deck rather, and start playing with it.
You can't seem to do anything with it.
All right. He's even if he does, because he doesn't understand how it works, he's going to be kind of holding it in his hand, like just fucking with it, not trying anything, like not trying to do actual actions, but
It's
he's trying to figure.
it is very clearly right now nothing more than a brick of paper. Like,
All right.
it's obviously the tarot deck, but its only use is as a brick of paper.
Right.
So yeah, you guys make your way back towards the city of Shawine, and you are just outrunning the shadows of the mountain. You left just in time. By the time you get back near the city's edge, it is now very clearly dusk. It has been, another hour and a half or so to get back. And Nubia slows the sailor down, brings you guys back over to the stables. And she docks it up and kind of turns back to the rest of you guys. You don't need me to show you where the castle is again, do you?
I am gonna hold up my fashion sphinx head now with cup clearly jammed inside of its mouth, and just go, nah, we got this.
Do you want to hold the Sphinx head in your inventory?
Nope.
Do this real quick.
Damn it! It's 20 pounds.
Yeah, I know.
Is it this one?
Should probably like I don't know, get rid of all the cuts and shit in this thing. Would that help, like, lighten the load a little bit?
No.
Damn it.
It's got a
Well,
cup
that's
inside
fine,
of
that's
it
fine.
now, so it's actually 21.
What's that guy's name again? I can't think of the king.
What guy?
The king of the village or whatever.
Either you need to make an intelligence check, or you need to actually ask one of the party members.
Because does anybody remember the guy that we were
Sorkan.
hired? Or Sorkan? Yeah, that guy. Or Gorkan.
While I'm getting off the sand glider, just got everything I need, got my backpack. I'm just gonna go to Nubia and just kind of go like, well, thank you for helping as much as you did. I don't know if there's a reward in order, but I'd be glad to give you one if you'd like.
I am going
Am I carrying the tent together?
Yeah.
Nubia just Nubia replies to you saying, "I appreciate it, but I get my pay from the king. I've got a warm bed waiting for me in the barracks, so there's not much reward needed for me. It's my job."
From the Sand Sailor, I am going to lean over and go, kiss!
We're just gonna sigh at that. That's
Rexi, make a reflex save.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
I got this, don't worry. Is this my 20?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait.
Ba,
Is
ba,
it?
ba, 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 ba.
Yeah, it is. Oh my god!
Nat 20, baby!
Yeah. A rock gets flung straight at your face, but you Neo dodge this shit. Right? You're leaning over the edge of the sand sailor, forward over it, bending your hip. As the rock comes at you, you flip and roll along the railing to dodge it and stand back up and give the most perfect finger guns and an actual wink. As you stand
I'm also
back
pulling a pouty. I'm going to do a pouty face at it as well, face.
While you do that, I'm gonna go. Where was this during the battle, Durk?
The finger guns are now pointed at you, and I'm going to say nothing.
At Bernardus' little pipe up, Nubia's gonna just snicker a little to herself and
Finger guns are going to go back to her and go, you did know better.
Yes, I did.
she's going to walk over to Durk now, taking her attention off of the bears. Standing very close to his face. Standing very close to his face, saying, "I killed one of those little shits, and if you missed it, I landed the finishing blow on that big asshole."
I'm also going to go, I also killed one of the little shits, and remember that the little shit destroyed the big shit. That makes us pretty rough.
Luke's gonna pipe up and just say, "You missed most of your shots, though."
Little shit.
while they're having their little argument, I'm just gonna shift the eyes real quick and then just not sure, but just kind of shout kiss.
Durk's gonna pucker right on up.
Oh, Bernardus, make a reflex.
I thought she liked me. Well, 7 plus. Hold on, probably not a lot.
Oh my god, Coots.
+1.
Yeah.
So 8.
A pebble, not a full size rock, but a pebble, tinks you right between the eyes.
I'm just gonna
and you notice that Nubia is sort of glaring at you.
Ah!
I was just gonna wiggle my eyebrows intensely. I'm not gonna say anything.
I'm gonna look over there and I'm gonna begin to say, "You two should kiss," but I'm gonna stop midway.
I'm just gonna kind of rubbing the bridge of my nose, I may have deserved that.
Nubia pipes up. You think?
Little bit. I appreciate the smaller rock.
She's just going to very openly to Durk state, "I like you a little more than him."
She said, what? Excuse me?
She's saying to Bernardus, but very clearly so that you can hear, to Bernardus, that she likes him more than Durk. Just very clearly.
I'm gonna slander on past and just go, just because Sneezy likes me more.
No, she likes me more. That's what she said.
Sneezy.
Oh!
You
Wait,
got
what?
big bitch. I get little bitch.
Oh, right.
Durk's a lolly hunter.
You don't know how old Durk is. You don't know his story.
Turns out Durk's actually 11.
I mean, I kind of do. I am God.
None
What?
of you all, the rest of you know what to.
Alright. So yeah, maybe just so all four of you, just all right. Well, I'll be here. I'll be cleaning up. Getting a bit of the blood off the sand sailor, kind of looking at where Luke almost lost his leg. So
Luke's gonna.
I'll probably be cleaning up for the rest of the evening. So you know what? She's gonna kind of go on her way. Unmount the bears. Put them in their stables and everything. And just kind of go about her own business. So what you guys do now is entirely up to you.
Is it okay? So is it dark, or is it just getting dark?
The sun is below the mountain line, but there is still light in the sky.
Okay.
I'm gonna turn to Bernie and go, in?
I'll catch up with you.
Luke's gonna pick up his backpack and just kind of walk off the sailor, looking for a jewelry seller.
No.
Like, is
I want
in
you all
like
to make
I
an
will-
intelligence check. I want all of you to make an intelligence check.
Oh, I'm gonna fail the shit out of this.
Oof.
7.
Total of 5. These are not my rolls today.
I am. I'm gonna bring my sheet up.
Anybody breaking 10?
I have 10.
Hi, we got one. All right. So only Rodan. and Durk
Sky,
10?
hold on. That's -1.
It's still 10.
Okay. Just making sure you know.
Luke, what did you roll?
I rolled an 8.
And Bernardus.
Or no, 7 rather.
A
Sorry.
total of 5.
All right. So Rodan and Durk, you remember that Osargon is waiting.
I'm gonna sort of look around and just go to Sphinx guy then in?
What? What did you say?
I also
go to the
did not hear.
Sphinxy guy and then the inn?
Oh, then in. Right.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, as long as I'm not the only one that had issue.
No, God no.
Yeah, no, that was
He's gibberish.
a little gibbery, yeah.
Damn Brit.
I'm gonna like speak up
Oh,
and go
sorry,
like,
I made your language, cook.
like,
You made it. We perfected it.
Oh, bullshit. You can't even spell colour.
So-
Like how the French made their language in
Oh,
Canadian,
Dick.
oh. No, I don't want it.
Everybody's calling each other phalluses over here.
Okay.
So-
yeah, what are you guys doing?
Since I failed that roll, I'm in response gonna go like, well, is he like? I'm sure he can wait till morning. He's been waiting so far, like as long as he has so far.
I am gonna point towards the Sphinx head with the cup in its mouth and just go, yeah, but is that gonna wait?
Ooh. I actually forgot about. I forgot about the Sphinx head.
I
It's still
I
on my
also
head.
forgot about the Sphinx head. I'm gonna raise an eyebrow and go like, oh yeah.
I'm also gonna look at it and go, when all this is done, I want the cup back.
Ew. It's in a dead thing's head. You're gonna get it back and it's gonna be all maggoty.
Ew.
3 fucking maggots.
Protein.
Time to go fishing.
Okay, so yeah, what are you guys doing now? Now that
I'm
you've been reminded that
Did Luke overhear this conversation, like as he was
yeah,
walking out?
yeah, like yeah, you're all like
All right,
you're
then he's
gonna
gonna
ask.
kind of. Okay, so he's gonna be kind of like at the at the doorway of the sand glider, like the stairwell, whatever, and just say, "Oh, shit," right, and kind of turn back around and watch the group, like, "Oh, what are we doing?"
I suggest we make a pit stop at the inn so we can put our bags there, because clearly we shouldn't have them with us while we visit him, since there's a lot of stolen merchandise in there.
Luke's gonna kind of like
Don't say
like,
that out loud.
he's gonna like pull on the straps of his backpack, like, ugh, yeah, we probably should. This is getting a little heavy. And like as he pulled it, a little bit of a jingle did happen because jewelry and shit in there.
I want the other three of you to make a perception check.
Yeah, I felt that coming.
Oh yeah, you did.
Yeah.
God damn it!
So, that, my friends, is a 19.
I nat one.
Well, 13 in total.
Alright.
I got 3 in total, but I nat 1.
Yeah, no. Bernardus and Rodan do not notice anything. Luke very definitely hears the heavy.
I think
jingle
you
of
mean
something.
Durk.
Well, I hope so, because it's his.
Durk. Yeah, I meant Durk.
Yeah. I'm just gonna sort of do a bit of a glare over at him. Sort of look over to Bernie. Obviously, he's not getting anything. So I'm just gonna keep an eye on. You remember that snitches get stitches, right?
Like, does Luke notice that Dirk's a little like, huh? When he
I
does
hope
that?
so. I'm being very, very obvious about it.
Yeah,
Okay.
if he's not hiding it, then yes.
Luke's gonna kind of like look over at Dirk with kind of like a kind of face, I guess, where like.
I'm gonna keep the squinty eye on, and then I'm just gonna bring a water skin up and slowly take a sip, take it back down again.
All right.
I might
So
even
you guys-
do a little bit of a finger up to eyes and then pointing thing.
Like, with this, I will interject when needed. Other than that, you guys just let me know how you are proceeding for the rest of the night.
I'm gonna.
Okay,
I was gonna
I'm
like.
gonna start heading towards the inn.
Yeah, head towards that, like, and pretty much just head in there, drop our belongings off, and then keep going.
Luke is going to kind of stay back in the party, like to staying a little bit farther away from Dirk.
Do it all you like. I got outfits, baby.
As you enter into the inn, you're greeted by the friendly, almost instant, very NPC response of Anise, saying, "Hi, welcome to the..." And then she cuts herself off and she's like, "Oh, you guys are back. Oh,
And just
most,
look
most
over and
of
go,
you."
why are you so surprised?
I was expecting, oh, you guys are still alive.
No. She said, "Oh, you guys are back," and then looks around and says, "Well, most of you. Where's the And she kind of like motions to like a beard.
He
she's stroking her
wandered
fake
off.
beard right now.
What?
He
I'm just gonna literally shrug and walk up to my room and put all my stuff up there.
he didn't. He, like, yeah, I was gonna conversate. Like, he didn't die. He just kind of
didn't.
stopped.
Huh. Whatever. I mean, if it's not bothering you, it's not bothering me.
He's an odd one. He'll show up.
Yeah, he seems like it.
Unlike that weird orc fellow that was following us for a while.
Orc
We're just
fellow?
gonna look over and
Just
say,
kinda-
"Orc."
Has
She's just gonna kind of tilt her head because if you remember, he never came in.
yeah.
She never met him.
Oh yeah, right.
I'm
But
gonna look
has-
over and say, "Orc."
You had an orc with you?
Yeah, we had.
I've already dropped my stuff upstairs. I'm just gonna stay down and just go. Yeah, we kind of tied him up like a horse outside. Don't know if you saw that.
He was with us for a little while, and he it's weird. He carried a scythe. Yeah.
What, like, was he a farmer or something?
No, just warrior type. He didn't say much, like, ever.
I'm literally just gonna stare at him. Was he a farmer?
He may have been a farmer, actually.
Orc farmer? What?
What was his name?
One of these days, you guys are gonna run into Drago with like running a fucking farmland.
It's actually Dargo, so.
Fargo. That's the name of a show, isn't it?
Yeah, it's Dargo,
Oh.
not Drago.
Oh, I said Drago. Whatever.
Yeah.
I thought you said Fargo.
Well, no, that's
Everything
actually kind of
wrong
funny. Dargo, Fargo. Fargo's Fargo Farm.
I'm just gonna. I am gonna add like, is anyone like seen a type of person like that? Cause he also wandered off. Like when we got here.
Are you asking her?
Yeah.
No, can't say I have. I don't think anybody's really mentioned of an orc coming into town. That would probably be something that people would talk about.
Yes, I would assume. No.
She's gonna shrug, go back to cleaning out cups and stuff.
Do that like little pause, like in a sitcom, but then both look at each other, shrug, go about their business.
Both look at the would-be camera for a moment, look back at each other.
So yeah, I'm gonna head upstairs, put my bag there, get back downstairs.
I'm gonna try and make Durk like conversation.
I'm gonna have to
we'll
pay
get
for
ready.
a room.
Actually, since we're like, I'm a like as I go back out, I'm gonna like lean over, cause it's like on the second story, but we can see downstairs, right?
When I say upstairs, it's like up 5 stairs. It's not very high.
All right, well, I'm gonna lean out the room, look at everyone, like, do I have time for like a quick bath? I am smelly.
At that point, I am gonna say, absolutely goddamn not. Come on,
Aw.
chop chop. Team Kirkem has places to be.
Luke's gonna kind of walk over to his room, drop off his backpack, because holy shit, it's heavy, and gonna kind of try to hide it away, not like just on the floor.
By the way, the stuff that was on my person that I grabbed from the room, like the gem bag, is all in that backpack. I made sure that there's nothing.
I am assuming that anything you guys really took, if you are not wearing it, it is in your backpack.
Like-
Wait, she hasn't questioned the fact that I have the big old head on my head.
Don't worry about it.
So before we go into that, as I'm putting everything away, like the little gem bag, like a little wooden drum, I was like, I can't bring any of this. And I hear like a sloshing. I was like, oh. So like, oh, bottoms up. And I'm gonna drink the cup again.
I am everything is in my backpack that I've taken. I run a very basic character, so.
So fortitude save.
Everything's up there.
Yep.
Come on, drunk Bernie.
That would be a. I always forget what my fortitude is. 13 again.
Yep. You are fine.
Yeah.
I'm guessing you can't take 10s with fortitude save.
Not safe.
I wouldn't. Never. Oh boy, I am. Whew. I'm actually not feeling anything. Huh. And then go back downstairs.
Luke's gonna follow behind Bernie.
Yeah. Anise is, she goes to turn around to put, some cups back on the back shelf, and she just stops, dead in her tracks. Instant 180. Looking dead at Astrodann. What the hell is that?
Souvenir.
This is my helmet.
And I'm gonna point to it after he says that and go, that's his cup.
And Luke's gonna pipe up and say, I got a tail.
As this goes on,
wearing special helmets at this point, and you go,
She probably didn't even notice, Luke.
You see her kind of like her body sort of twitches for a moment as if she's trying to hold something down. Puts a single finger up, kind of like licks at her gums a little bit, and points at the door. Take that shit to the king. Get that out of my inn, please. Like, she's very clearly trying not to look at you guys at the moment.
As I pass by her, I'm kind of mouthing like, I'm sorry.
I am going very openly, sort of in a stroppy teenage way, just go, God, save the town. This is what you get.
I want all of you to make a perception check.
Oh, did she throw up in her mouth?
No.
Did you throw up on me?
Let me know if any of... Okay, did anybody break 10?
Yeah,
no.
18.
No.
Alright,
I don't know. That's really...
Carnage, what did you get?
I got a 6.
So yeah, Astrodann and Luke do not hear. They're too far down.
Just be playing with the scarf around his neck, like the tail.
But Durk and Bernie definitely hear it under her breath as she turns around to go back to her work. God damn murder hobos.
I'm gonna not look.
You just call me a murder hobo.
Like, kind of like seeing that Durk heard that too. I'm gonna give him a look of like, not offended, just like, what? Like, what did you just?
I'm actually gonna put my hands in the air
Huh?
and go do the whole what?
I just kind of
I'm
like.
not gonna say anything. I'm just
What?
gonna do the what the fuck, dude?
This is happening as I'm walking out. By the way, I'm like, what? Huh?
Mhm.
Huh?
Yeah, I'm just like next to you, just like what?
That's a new one.
You know, I'm gonna turn to Bernie and go. I should say something. I should say something.
Keep it. Save it for later. Save it.
I'm gonna say something.
Save it for late. We're already late. You're the one that's pushing us to go. I could have taken a bath. Come on.
Bitch, I saved this town. We saved this town. I'm gonna say something.
You all hear a voice from above. It's just me. The little one saved the town.
And I'm gonna point up to whoever the hell said that and just go, he wouldn't have got there if it wasn't for us.
Suddenly a finger points, like a giant finger points in the door straight at Durk. You did nothing. Your shots missed.
I'm gonna point back and go, Simpsons did it first.
Okay, so we're actually just breaking the third wall here.
No, there's no fourth wall. There's no fourth wall anymore.
What a great fucking response that was, though.
At Dirk's response, the finger's going to kind of like curl back for a moment, turn, just kind of shake a little bit. I'll give you that one, and instantly retreats out the door.
Be nice, mister.
I'm just gonna turn to Bernie and just go, what a fucking thought.
What just happened?
I don't really have to worry about it. It's a daily occurrence for me.
Bernie reevaluating his entire life choices.
You gave me so much shit when I talked to my god, and you do this, and I'm supposed to just wave this away.
What do you believe in now, Bernie?
The one that talked to me. Oh, let's just go.
This is canon, by the way. This happened.
There's a guy outside dressed in black with shades on. He asks us if we can look into a pen-like device.
No. You all do it anyway. He flashes the thing. You all have can.
Oh no!
Wait, what do we have?
You all
No,
get
you
cancer
and-
from the flashing MIB thing.
I figured Astrodann and I don't. You're not.
I have dark vision,
No. Anyway,
and glasses.
go on.
Moving
Go on.
on.
You guys are on your way out of the inn.
Luke's gonna be like petting his tail scarf, just like really proud of it.
Like,
I'm going to comment about what a fancy little girl he looks like.
as
Luke's just kind of look up.
Don't say you say it. Say it.
Oh, is it?
yeah.
Hey, little guy.
Yeah.
You like your new scarf?
I do. It's very, very soft.
Does it go well with your summer dress?
Did Rexi undress into his desert clothing?
He's
No.
no. You're all still armored up.
Okay, that's what I was asking. Okay, Luke's just gonna kind of like look at his poncho and say, might go better with yours.
The poncho is a crucial part of my facade here. I am not going to understand that at all.
I'm looking directly at the poncho.
Yeah, that means you're looking directly at me in general.
All right, then end of interaction.
The poncho is me. I'm just going to snicker back and continue walking, like I've made the funniest joke in the goddamn world.
While we're walking, I'm a pipe up and go. When he asks us if we took anything, we should all get our story straight. Are we saying we took nothing or we took a little bit?
I'm going to turn to the cup on the head and just go, we took nothing, he drank everything.
Should we at least tell him about the loot at the end? How we brought it all back?
Just gonna pipe up being a convincing liar he is and just say, well, I doubt he has exact tallies on everything, so if we undersell exactly how much we took, he's not gonna really believe us. Or he's not going to really...
I'm gonna put my hand on your shoulder and like, alright, you do the talk.
I'm just gonna shrug and go, look, just say everything's in the Santa bargain. We brought it all back, that's what was there.
Yes.
I was just gonna kind of like look up at Rexi and just say like, well, I'm sure he'll notice the missing gems. Like, we might have to throw one of each into the pile. Because we did take
I'm just gonna look at him and I'm gonna go, no, we don't tell him about the gems. We just go. We just tell him that we killed him and that we would like a reward.
I'm gonna nod and just go, that guy's got it.
And whatever happens.
Luke's gonna say again.
Look, we killed one, we can kill another.
We took all of his gems though. Like he's gonna notice that all of his gems are missing. Not like, but if we throw a few in, he's not gonna really worry about it.
I'm gonna glare at him. I'm gonna go, he's a fucking king. Don't care about no gems.
And I'm also gonna look down and just go like, how does he know what the other guy did with his fucking stolen gems?
He's
got a point.
Did he use it to raise an army which we killed along the way? Because we probably did.
It's very true. Oh, we should probably mention something about the turning to stone thing too.
I just kind of shrug and say, okay, whatever. I don't care. It's just, I'm just trying to help.
Hey guys, what we brought back is in the sand. Toboggan. It's all good.
Sand sailor.
Toboggan.
Sand sailor.
Yes.
No.
All right, can we just get to the place? He's probably.
I'm just sitting here tapping my fingers. Carnage, stop playing with my dice.
I heard dice rolls and I'm like, oh god, and then I just saw it's Carnage.
Carnage, stop fidgeting, Jesus.
Okay, so one more time before we go into the king's place. What's our story, guys?
We let
giving him the head, and then we're asking
we let
for a
Luke do the
reward.
talking, and we nod.
Yeah, that sounds like a great idea.
I will point at the head and nod.
I'm just gonna kind of say I've talked my way out of worse things than this.
What, like that?
You gonna talk your way out of something whenever I throw you at the enemy next time?
Bet he wants that.
Why are you actually so hostile towards Luke?
He's he's a shifty little shit, that's what he is.
Dwarves do not enjoy the company of halfling.
Oh.
I have to play my role.
If you really want Rodan to like you, you gotta work for it. That is a racial thing. Dwarves, they don't hate them, they just do not trust them.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, for good reason so far.
Whereas, humans, I noticed, did have something to where they do get along pretty well.
Yeah,
humans get along with everyone.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, I have to get along with everybody.
Especially
I don't
elves.
have many friends.
Oh
no, yeah, absolutely.
All right, then.
So you were all nearing.
Before that, Luke, at that comment of Rodan, is just gonna mumble something in his halfling tongue, just assuming nobody here.
Does anybody else even speak halfling?
No.
Oh, why would I speak such a redundant language?
All right, I'm not gonna say it then. I'll.
Can you say it in Sylvan or Goblin?
Or Dwarven or Elven.
I can say it in halfling, elven, dwarf, or common, but I'm saying it.
Yeah, say it in Elven.
No, it's in halfling. It's better if nobody understands what he says.
Yeah, I thought that was the point.
It's a little funnier that way. But so as that is happening and going on, let me. There it goes.
think the formation should go something like little guy first.
Why am I
Bernie.
first?
Yeah,
am not
I
the
should be
tank.
right behind him.
And yeah, so little guy Bernie, and then in the back me and Astrodann.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Can I step forward for whenever he says he wants the head?
Yeah, step forward and bow so the head just rolls towards him.
Is that what you guys are doing?
Yeah.
Luke's
Okay.
gonna pull the scarf tail off his neck and also just like get ready to present that.
I brought for you a mighty treat.
Whatever. It might be it might be worth something.
Carnage. All right. So you reach the castle. The guards very clearly see the head of a griffin on your head,
Yes.
or a giant hawk. One of the two. They can't really tell, but they assume. And they kind of just allow you in, recognizing you as the adventurers that the king has hired. And
Successful
you are
adventurers.
yeah,
Successful.
and you are very trustfully ushered to the throne room, where you see Osorkon upon his large golden throne once more.
Luke's
Hold
going
on.
to-
As we get to him, as we're like walking, I'm gonna put my hand on your shoulder, like, all right, like just say it like under my breath so he can hear it, like, all right, you do the talking, and I'm gonna cast enhanced diplomacy, on our boy.
Ooh.
All right. What does it do?
It imbues the subject with divine diplomacy skills. You get a +2 competence bonus on a single diplomacy or intimidate check. You must choose the bonus before making the roll, which it applies, and it lasts for 1 minute.
Okay. So as Luke is walking forward, then. Okay. Sorry.
So you enter. You see Osorkon upon his throne, and as the doors open, you catch his head, turning towards the door. But once he clearly sees the four of you walk in, his head rears up. He stands up, and I want you all to make a perception check.
By the way, Luke is holding the tail like high above his head, like yeah.
21.
I rolled a nat 1 again.
I rolled a.
But you know what? In my defense, it rolled off of the table and like tilted.
I rolled a
roll
15.
it again?
Where did it roll?
It rolled over here.
Like if it's
Like-
in the crack,
like-
I will
yeah, it
let
was in
you
the
re-roll
crack.
it. Like that's why try to re-roll on the table. Like that's why I cleared the
Yeah.
table off.
Okay.
18 in total.
I rolled a 15.
That's way
All right,
better.
so you all broke 10.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
You all notice that though his expression still is, that of sad, wise eyes that you saw the first time, there's a small grin on his face.
I'm having a sinking feeling about this already.
He steps down the stairs, says, "It seems that you have succeeded," his voice booming through the halls.
I will like
considering
I will,
Luke
like,
at this
push.
point is the talker, I'm just gonna point at the head.
Luke
and I'm pushing Luke like a little bit, like.
And I'm using that divine diplomacy like immediately. I am going to.
That's if you need to make a diplomacy check.
I will.
I'll be the judge of that. What do you say?
Okay. I am going to bow down on my knee, getting knighted kind of thing.
Uh-huh.
Say, "Oh, great Osorkon, we have defeated your foe and humiliated him," and I'm going to present the tail to him.
At that
I'm gonna
point,
just lean
while
over
pointing
and-
at the head, I was gonna say I'm just gonna sort of slap you on the back slightly. It's just sort of make it better.
It's gonna fall off my head.
So you're gonna stumble forward and the head just sort of rolls.
Yeah.
Okay. Osorkon kind of looks to his left and to his right to his two beauties. One of them is going to run forward to snatch the head. The other is going to run to snatch the tail from Luke.
Luke is going to allow this. He's kind of he has his head down,
I would hope
presenting
so.
the tail.
They are going to.
I have my palms out, take it, please.
Yeah, the presenting a sword type thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's
So yeah,
fine.
they bring it over to Osorkon. he looks at the two of them and just kind of just nods to them. The bear and basilisk run back to their spots. They sort of curl up, and both of them start munching down on their new toys.
I'm sort of gonna raise my hands, just like look up.
One digging into just the face of the thing, and the other sort of chewing on the basilisk chewing on the tail as if it was like a big stringy bone.
Muck up.
There's a slight crunch from the bear, and Sorkin kind of looks back and sees like a couple pieces of ceramic, and looks back to the four of you. Was that one of my cups?
Luke is
Durk
going
not
to...
making any movement is just going to have a single tear is just going to roll down his beak, and he's just going to under his breath go, "No, it was one of mine."
That may have fucked us.
How under your breath are we talking?
Incredibly.
Not all
Like you see on the movie, like in the movie.
Okay, you
nobody
are.
hears
Wait,
damn
actually, hold on.
Oh god. Did he?
Hold on.
What
Hold
a
on.
Sure, I've got great diplomacy. I can get us out of this.
I'm the diplomat here.
I know.
What's your diplomacy?
No, he does not hear you.
Fuck.
By 2.
Yeah, my diplomacy is also -1, and also remember that like, charisma is also -1.
Just
so.
out of curiosity, what is your diplomacy, Wolfey?
My diplomacy is +6.
Oh, hey, so is mine.
Yeah, you made a good choice.
Yeah.
I'm not the worst choice.
So, yeah.
Here.
Big O just kind of shakes his head and says, "Never mind.
Showtime.
You've done me and my people a great service. I see that. When you guys dropped your stuff at the inn, what did you leave there? Were you each just dropping your backpack and still leaving your gear with you?
I made sure everything.
I assumed that you were, because the guards aren't going to stop you coming back from a raid.
Right.
Like, that's why I haven't mentioned it until now. Like, is that what you guys are doing?
Oh,
How else do you want me to be here?
I would have had my like shield and like weapons and shit like just on me, but not.
Yeah, like that's what I mean. Like, were they still like on your backs, on your hips, things like that? Like you're still geared up.
Yeah, they're not equipped, but they are on my person.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That being said, Durk knows why I'm saying this.
Oh right.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Little Durky Poo forgot that he's holding a Circan's bow.
Yeah.
Luke is going to.
It's on my back. Does that help? Could it be under the poncho? Can I have it under the poncho?
No.
Can I speak? Can I speak?
Yeah.
Luke is going to speak up and using the divine diplomacy. Like, I'm assuming.
Hold on. Sarkin,
Just let it go on.
I asked this in the middle of his speech.
Okay. Sorry.
As he's speaking, he says, "You've done me and my people a great service. I notice that some of you," he turns around and sort of sits on his back legs, looking straight at Durk, sort of may have used some of my goods to fulfill this deed. One eyebrow kind of just raises.
With him looking right at me, I'm going to do that thing where I sort of look behind me, sort of just go, what?
under my breath.
Go, what?
Under my breath, as he goes like use the bow, I'm gonna go like barely.
Luke is going to pipe up, remembering what he'd said, and just say, "As we have greatly humiliated your enemy, we have taken some of the things that we've procured." And I'm using my divine diplomacy that Cootsy gave me. We used some of the goods that we procured to defeat him, and you'll find that most of your stolen items are still on the Sand Sailor.
What?
And what do you mean by most?
We have taken.
God damn it!
It wasn't the plan. It wasn't the plan.
No, this was really not the plan.
I knew that this was gonna go this way.
Luke is going to pull out a whetstone in his pocket because he kept that in his little tool belt thing, and
Oh,
say,
God.
"Wait, such as this, I've used it to sharpen my blade in combat. We've just taken things that would have helped us during the dungeon."
This is the verbal version of you walking straight in front of the boss while you were gonna sneak around him on the other side.
Osorgan kind of raises his head, his sad eyes squinting, looking across the four of you. Just sort of nods for a moment. Was there anything else of mine that you may have coveted, something you may have needed, wanted? Anything?
Hang on.
Don't you fucking do it.
We're all just like looking at Luke at the same time.
We're all giving him that eye, like, if you fucking do it.
Luke is going to say very bluntly, "Your treasures are on your sand sailor."
They're not though.
Hold on.
Where's the Sand Sailor stuff coming from?
Yeah, it is.
Is it?
None of you guys grabbed anything off of the Sand Sailor.
Like, as
I
in,
did.
it's with his scout.
Wait, what? What was on the Sand
Meaning-
Sailor?
All the ale,
All
the
other
barrels,
stuff
the
that
ropes.
we didn't grab.
Oh, that's the. Oh, right. I didn't know that. I thought we
Yeah,
left
I'm
that.
not lying here.
No, I thought we left that shit for like other people to pick up. Maybe.
Yeah, that's that. Yeah, you left it with the Sand Sailor.
Yeah, I thought we left it in the temple or whatever in the dungeon.
No, that's why I said like. You
Right.
Guys, that's why it took you guys like a half hour to get everything out.
Right.
Remember, I explained you took the torches from the front hall.
Right,
so you can
okay.
see.
Yeah. It's,
I'm not
oh,
completely bullshitting here.
my bad there.
That's okay.
That's why my thing was just say it's all on the Sand Sailor. Don't fucking worry about it.
Right. Maybe. Continue.
I was hoping I'd had a better. This is one of the pieces that I've recently pulled up.
Oh, I know where
Found
that's
some
from.
single-colored shaped pieces that I can use, so that'll help at some point. But yeah, So Osorgan kind of nods and says, "Good. You there?" He sort of looks at you. You know, Durk. You get a feeling that he's inspecting you very, very thoroughly.
I am gonna stand heavily to attention.
I'm not sure to call you man or elf.
I am all man, sir.
Fair. Who am I to doubt? And he just sort of just like taps, starts tapping one of his claws on the ground. "You can keep that bow. If it helps slay my enemy, who am I to take it from its warrior?"
Luke is gonna kind of just like smirk slightly.
I'm gonna sort of relax a little bit and just go, yeah, it really helped.
Bullshit.
His attention is now off of you and looking at the other three. Is there anything that the three of you may desire for helping me with this deed? For it could be anything. My wealth was not only to the limits of that you saw of Mersura's stolen hoard. I have plenty more that I can give to you here in my own home.
I would like to step forward and ask if he has a magically imbued shield with a spike.
You got any shields?
like Cootsy just did. I want you to say it. Tell me you say it. I want to hear Rodan say it.
Just the idea.
Oh, Sarkon! Do you have any shields? Maybe with spikes?
Oh.
I believe I can find something of.
And I'm gonna hold up mine and be like this one. But better. But better.
I'll see what I can do. I'll have something ready for you in the morning.
Nice. I'm gonna take a step back.
GG.
GG, easy, no re.
Luke is.
He's going to turn to Luke. Anything else for you other than the small one?
I'm gonna mimic his voice and go, "A nice summer dress."
How
Luke's
well do
gonna
you mimic his voice? Is it almost a spell?
Can I start?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Luke's gonna stand up and like pull out his very like blood-stained dagger and just speak out. Well,
Osorkon's going to hold up a finger in motion. Come here, little one. Let me see that dagger.
Luke is going to very calmly walk.
Come here, little boy. Go fuck in my basement for me.
Guys, God damn it, please.
How old
gonna-
did you say you were? Let me see that red popsicle you pulled out.
Luke is going.
Guys. Luke, what did you do? What do you do?
I don't
I,
want to be this guy.
I hold the dagger in my hand, like not in a combat stance, obviously, and walk towards Osorkon and present it to him, like the dagger on my
stand
hand.
on your tippy toes.
The dagger on my palm.
He's going to run a finger across the blood, taste it. This is clearly Mersura's.
With a little boy opposite.
This is clearly Mersura's blood. I seem to have misjudged you, small one.
Luke is
Tell
going
me, was this blade the one that inflicted the blow to end his life?
Luke is going to nod and say, and the blade that also decapitated his tail. And Luke,
We'll say removed his tail because decapitated it.
I was about to
Sorry,
say, can you decapitate something that isn't a head?
Oh, only 12. I can't vocabulary.
Luke, you're gonna need to roll bluff for that.
it was the one that cut his tail off, though.
But it was not the blade that ended his life.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was gonna say you better fucking tell the truth.
I got 16 plus.
Not enough. That's what it is.
8, and I also have the convincing liar.
That do?
It's the let me see. +1 bonus on bluff or intimidate trades or checks on
6.
Oh, it's just a +1. I believe I have that.
Yeah, that is definitely a 6. All right, yeah, no, he believes you.
Okay.
At this point, he shouldn't.
Tubular or
not-
nobular.
Like he rolled a 6, so I mean, you have bonuses too. What was your base roll? Like,
My base roll.
yeah,
was
your
like-
base roll was a 16. Like, even if he had a +10, he'd have believed you.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, he just kind of smiles and nods. Good. What is it? What were you saying that you would desire? He's gonna sit back and kind of, motion that you can go back to your friends.
Luke is going to sheath the blade, obviously, and just once he's back with his friends, say, "Well, my blade."
Disney World.
God damn it, Rexi. He's just gonna kind of say like, "Well,
Fat ass back home.
Guys, please.
seriously." He's just gonna kind of say, "Well, my blade has become worn from, is proven effective, though not as effective as I'd like it, and I assume some a king as powerful as you would be able to procure something better, perhaps."
Do you desire a new blade?
Luke's going to nod.
I'll see what I can do. Again, I'll have something for you by morning.
Make sure you
Excellent.
come into my room nice and early.
I'm going to now turn to Bernardus. And you, good sir, what can I do for you?
As you've asked my companions, I've had some time to think, and to be honest, I'm not quite sure. There are several things that I like, but I'm not quite sure. I am a bit of a practitioner of luck, if anything. You have anything that could perhaps advance that?
I'm not so sure if I could.
Well,
The man beast sort of looks to his paws, very clearly contemplating what he could do for you. If you have anything to say while he's thinking,
Yeah.
of course, feel free.
I'm gonna add like, clearly this type of request is unusual, so I'm not expecting you to come up with a miracle. So, like my friend the dwarf here, I could use a new shield as well. So
One with spikes?
not one with spikes. I am.
You should get one with spikes.
I defend. No, thank you. Perhaps I could. Perhaps a larger shield. I don't know. Anything would fit.
He would like it if it had an ale dispenser.
I will like look at you for a second and then just kind of go like,
Just kind of
if you have one of those, that'd be nice.
I'm gonna raise my hand and go, can I trade my bow for one of those?
Sorkin sort of shakes his head, and I want all of you to make a perception check.
Lovely. No, I'm taking 10.
Or?
Oh.
19.
30.
What is with my nat ones today? That's like 3 in a row.
Astrodann's the only one that does not notice then.
Wow.
Osorkin
I'm gonna take 10 from now on.
Osorkin was definitely trying to stifle the fact that he snickered at your little shenanigans.
Oh dang. I'm gonna.
He looks back up and nods, says, "If I can't think of anything else, I will do that for you. But just know that I will do what I can to find something to please your initial quest."
I'll like bow my head a little bit and just go. That is all I can ask.
Is there anything else that I could do for the four of you today?
He's slightly raise a hand.
He's going to look at Astrodann, and he's going to speak. And do not worry, I've set up lodgings for you as well.
What?
I'm not gonna speak up, but I'm gonna like, like straighten up a little bit, like I'm wanting to say something, like just gonna wait for him to look at me.
Yeah, I've got my hand
Carnage,
sort of slightly up.
lodgings, like a room at the inn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shake my head and go, yeah, so sorry, I was just admiring my shield. You said lodgings? Yeah?
Yes. The innkeeper knows that you are with the raid party, so your lodgings will be covered while you are in town this day.
You should give her a tip. I kind of scared her.
Oh, the head.
The head,
He just nods and looks back as Pet just devouring the half that is now left of the head. The tail that the basilisk was playing with is now in pieces.
I'm gonna mention something about the feathers to him. I'm gonna be like, I would like a coat out of these feathers. If you could, that would also be really cool.
Cool.
Are you sure? They're rather bloody.
All the better.
That's pretty metal.
I'll see what I can do.
Yes.
If that is all, then I ask that you be on your way.
I did have like one little. I'm like kind of like raising my
Kinda
finger
like,
a little bit.
Yes, like standing out, sort of like raising the hand by the next to your side a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yes, sir. What is it?
Before we go, you asked if there was one more thing that you could do for us. I might have a small request if you are willing to listen.
His head tilts. What would that be?
Well, clearly we are tired from the long trip, but we do wish to celebrate. Perhaps we can get some.
Sort of crosses his lips.
And there really
he's
isn't.
going to hold up a hand to silence you for a moment.
Dirk, knowing where he's going with this, he's going to lower his hand and swish it over to finger guns and sort of do that, my nigga stare at Bernie.
Osorkin is going to say, already taken care of. You'll find it.
I am then going to fist bump and just go, then it has been a pleasure and honor, sir. Goodbye.
Fist bump him?
Just mini fist bump in the air. I'm not going to go over to a king and just be like, hey!
Tap it. Yeah.
I should alliterate a little bit. Fist bump.
Alright, so, are you making making your way downtown.
I'm already fucking gone. I'm already back road towards the inn. I've waved goodbye.
When he says already taken care of, and I'm just gonna like smirk and just go, you tell us if you ever need us for anything else in the future. And I'm gonna go like and turn around as well.
Luke's gonna kind of do like a quick little bow, like a robe charming bow, and spin around and follow the rest.
Rodan?
Give me a second.
Because as of right now, you're still standing there staring at him like an idiot.
Isn't that what happened last time?
Yeah, that is exactly what happened last time.
Oh, Sarkin speaks up. You have a habit of lingering behind, don't you?
Yeah. I'm gonna turn around.
Yeah, he's gonna kind of like, he's gonna kind of like,
Luke is gonna mumble under his breath because he heard that and just say, almost statue-like, right?
Do I hear this?
Yeah, oh yeah.
At that point, for the first time in Luke's little life, I'm gonna finger gun over Evan and stick and go, hey.
I mean, I did
the party's coming together.
I'm just gonna let you know, Dan will remember this.
You will pay for this in time.
Luke sees a little notification up in the corner of his sight. Astrodann will remember this act.
Luke is going to flinch a little bit, like looking left and right, like, huh.
While we're walking outside, by the way, Bernie's just like putting his arm over over Durk, and just kind of going like pretty far away enough that the king probably won't hear, but he doesn't really care as much. Like,
you guys are like out of the throne and
yeah,
at the exit to the church by now.
Yeah, I'll like grab him close and go like, "We're getting wasted tonight."
I'm gonna put my arm around his. I'm gonna get Astrodann over and just go, boys, we get fucking wasted.
Luke's gonna kind of like squeeze in between Durk and Bernie and go like reaching an arm around their legs, like, yeah, we are.
How big are you?
I'm gonna put my hand on Luke.
He's at your guys' waists.
So I can't.
I'm gonna put my hand on Luke.
Hold it onto us like a girlfriend.
I'm just gonna push Luke out of the group.
No. I'll pull him back in.
He is very clearly intertwined between the two of them at this point.
Just gonna put my helmet on top of him then.
Luke is going to shrink down just a little bit, like, oh, but keep walking.
Just know that dwarves' heads are a lot bigger than even human heads. So.
Yeah, they are much more stout.
It's like a soup bowl to him.
Just an echoey like, oh!
So, you make it back to the inn.
Taking my helmet back.
Anyway,
as you walk through the door, you notice that there is a much larger gathering around each of the tables. And as you walk in, the group of, I don't know, probably somewhere between 25 to 30 people, they stand cheering, applauding the four of you as you walk in. You also notice that there is a very familiar barrel on the corner of the... Is that just like your instant reaction at first? Just your jaws kind of just drop for a moment?
For me at least, I'm like the people are cheering, and I'm like, yes, and then I see the barrel, like, oh.
I'm also sort of going to stand there. I'm sort of going to cower back a little bit, because obviously if people stand up and start jeering, it's usually because Durk's going to get thrown out.
And he is sitting on the bar, leaning against the large barrel, just sort of smiling, sort of golf clapping almost, not as avidly as the rest. But
I'm also going to look over and I do the
She smiles and motions to the four of you to come over.
We do? Well, I do.
I do not.
I'm gonna follow behind Bernie. Cause
I'm gonna do that statue thing again.
I kind of like lead the way then, or like alongside Bernie then, I guess.
I'm behind my two bodyguards.
as you walk forward, and he says, "So who's first?" Just kind of
Luke
a
is going to
big,
raise
stupid
his
smile on her face.
Luke is going to immediately raise his hand, like I could really use a drink.
I'm a grab you and like put you on a stool and then bat your head.
She's going to hold on. She hops off of the counter and sort of like scoots you in front of the barrel. You notice that there is a cork on the side of the barrel, and she grabs a tap off of the counter, and she's gonna start sort of doing the like raising her hands to the rest of the patrons, like in time, and you just slowly hear a chant of drink, 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 and hands start hitting the tables and everything. And she looks back to Luke, says, "You're sure you're first?"
Luke is going to just like look around, look at Bernie, like, and then just go.
As you look, I'm gonna give you like a slow nod, like you've got this.
If you do turn to Durk, he's already going drink.
And by the way, like, well, never mind. Luke's gonna like just lean back, getting into the position.
Yeah, as you do that, Anise sort of looks over at Bernie and just kind of nods to him.
Yeah, I nod back.
Yeah.
And
I'm still chanting.
I'm a step up and hold Luke's head and keep your mouth open in front of the cork.
Luke's gonna give the thumbs up.
Durk is gonna go to the tap.
Anise grabs the tap and
I'm gonna come in
smacks
late.
the cork
Go
out
drink.
Hold on. And she smacks the cork out of the barrel. The beer starts flooding into Luke's mouth. I want you to make a fortitude save.
What? I want you to make a fortitude save. I'm only chugging directly from the tap. I rolled a 22.
Okay, make another fortitude save.
You want to fail this, basically.
10.
Okay. So at first, the alcohol seems to flow surprisingly smoothly into your throat. It wows a couple of the patrons how well you're doing this. Mind you, some of them think you're a child.
I do have the childlike trait, so
that's my point. And after about 3-4 seconds of the solid stream, you kind of, you raise a hand that you are just about nearing a limit, and Anise smacks the tap right into the barrel to stop the flow. I want you to make another fortitude save.
Okay.
Oh, that was close.
7.
But you are feeling a little sick.
I am going
You're
to.
proud of yourself, but you feel you've made a grave mistake.
I'm patting like your back this whole time, like yeah.
Okay, so this is exactly.
Durk also waving, yeah, boy.
What is Rodan doing at this moment, by the way?
I'm shaking my tankard up like, I want some.
Oh, so you're doing the very dwarven, give me mead!
Yeah, the give me mead.
So, okay, Luke is going to, like, once the tap is closed, like, very clumsily lift himself up. Like, he's sitting on the stool, like, wobble a little bit as Bernie's patting his back, and then out of nowhere, a very loud belch emits from his mouth.
The patrons roar in cheers.
Also joining in.
As the cheers start roaring, you hear a man over in the corner on a small ledge. He starts playing some tavern tunes for everybody, and the patrons sort of go back to their own. That they start talking with each other, and he sort of beckons the others of you to come fill your containers of choice. Luke, however, you are wasted.
Am I actually wasted?
You are very drunk.
Okay, what does that entail?
You ever been very drunk?
I meant like in stat-wise. Jesus Christ.
Unless you're doing something, you're gonna take penalties to things, of course. But
Okay.
only if you really make checks and stuff. Like you're drunk, you can't do things very well.
Luke's going to look over at Bernie, like with his hands raised, kind of wobbly, like, I did it! I did it!
I like ruffling your hair. I was like, you did it, buddy!
I want to know how Rodan is acting towards Luke, like specifically.
I don't care at this point. I have plans at a different time.
Huh?
I have plans at a different time.
What do you mean?
I'm not saying anything.
Okay.
So like, okay
I'm
then.
just chanting and playing along.
Luke is very obviously less shifty, well drunk, by the way. He's much more like jovial, like a traditional halfling would be.
This won't save you.
Okay.
Fair though, fair. But yeah, so you all sort of fill your containers of choice.
Well, real quick, while she says the whole fill your containers of choice thing, I'm grabbing my cup off my belt, and like, my handle is along one finger, and I'm like spinning it around like a few times, like you would a revolver, and like grab it, like then just forward.
Make a dex check.
Yeah, fucking go for it. Actually, you know what? I haven't used my I have not used my inexplicable luck yet, so I'm gonna add 8 to that roll.
Okay.
Cootsy of all fucking things.
Yeah, 19 plus 8. Hold on, is 27 plus dex is it's still 27.
With your cup, you start doing the revolver ocelot. Halfway through, you somehow manage to procure another one of the cups that you somehow forgot to take off of your belt, and you do it with both hands. You literally do the entire revolver ocelot thing with cup.
I'm gonna look over and I'm go, he's pretty good.
Luke is gonna give out a belch of acknowledgement. Like, yeah.
Oh, he's pretty. That's so good. So I'm gonna just fill both those cups and like keep full eye contact while she's filling them. Like,
Fair. Throughout your performance and while filling your cups, she's all grins. Today is a fun night.
Oh, that was great.
Also, I just realized Luke is gonna kind of like look at himself, like in his leather armor, and hop off the stool to his room. Like, okay, how wasted am I? Can like I navigate?
You
just
can
fine?
still walk, yeah. Like
Okay, that's what I was wondering if I was describing it. Okay, so he's gonna kind of
Stumble and fall.
no, he's just gonna kind of like very obviously not sober, but still in control, I guess. Like just kind of like wander to his room to take off his armor.
Fair.
He is keeping his spring blade on him, hidden away.
Well,
It'll happen. Knowing Sky, it'll happen.
It very well may. You'll just have to wait and see.
We don't have to wait long.
So
Now that he's defenseless.
the night goes on. Does anybody really do anything specific other than just, drinking, talking, having a good time?
I am on a quest
Luke's
to get drunk right now.
Okay.
Luke does spend, when he went into his room, Luke did spend like a little bit longer than would be expected in his room because he's like playing with his drink.
He's definitely playing with himself again.
God damn it, playing with my drink. Like playing with those.
We don't care though.
It would be if anyone noticed the treasures I got from the tarot deck.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
Durk's gonna do his casual Durk thing. He's gonna meander over to people and tell tales of his whimsical times, and say how this particular weapon of his that he's holding up to go, this weapon here slain a mighty beast.
I want Coots to make 3 fortitude saves.
Gotcha.
I want Rexi to make 3 charisma checks. Carnage, what are you doing?
I'm also on a quest to get slightly drunk, but not overly blackout wasted.
Oh.
Okay,
Oh.
make two fortitude checks.
Let's see how this goes.
What was the first one?
2. Second is 14. Actually, the total would be 5 on the first one, and which one am I drinking off the cup? Because my cup gives +2.
There's 10, and then there is
hold on.
there's 4.
Let's say the last one.
Okay. So 5 for the first one. 19 for the second. Wait, it was +3. No, so 17 for the second one, and 15 for the third one.
Okay.
No, 14.
This is the fucking Rimworld game all over again. Like, guys, I drank all the beer and I'm not drunk.
No, I'll probably be drunk.
What was the first one?
Total of 5.
It was 5. Then what?
Okay, 5, then 17.
17, then 14. You said?
Yes, then 14.
Okay. Oops. Okay. Astrodann, yours.
I have 10 on the first roll and 4 on the next roll. But I rolled a nat 1 for my second roll, so I don't know how that plays.
Oh, yeah, that's a 1.
Yeah.
I fucked it up.
Okay, Rexi?
5, 13, and 6.
Somebody spiked the punch.
Okay.
I both hate and love nat 1s.
Right? Okay, so, Bernardus, throughout the night, the liquor seems to hit you a little quicker than normal. You have a feeling that it's because you've been sort of day drinking while you were out.
Oh god, yes I have.
Doing the quest.
All day.
Yeah. The first drink that you take makes you feel a little queasy, actually. It is definitely the hardest liquor has hit you in a while. You collect yourself though, and you're okay, for a while. But by your last couple of drinks, you get a feeling you should probably slow down. I want you to make another fortitude save.
Gotcha. So that would this be with the cup
Just
or without?
Straight up fortitude save.
Okay, so that would be a total of 17.
Okay. On taking your last drink, you feel that there's not much left in your cup. You decide, just to kind of hammer it down. And as soon as you put the cup on the counter again, you realize that was a bad idea. You feel your stomach sort of bubble churn a little bit.
Oh no.
And it's definitely not agreeing with you.
Uh-oh.
It starts to come up a little bit.
Oh no.
But it definitely reaches your mouth, and it definitely touches the tip of your tongue. But you're able to sort of just pound it back down a little bit, swallow it, and just you know very well though that you should stop drinking for tonight.
So as you do this, I'm just gonna enact how that went for him. It's like, Alright, that's enough for today.
Then Rexi, as you tell your tales of valor, you have a bit of a hard time finding a crowd that wants to hear of your stories.
What's about it too manly for you?
The first couple of crowds sort of just wave you off. They're a little too busy, talking amongst themselves. Somewhere around the middle of the night, though, you find someone who is willing to actually lend an ear. They sort of lean in. They gobble up your story. You notice
one person.
Give me 1 second.
It's Osorkon in a dress.
Those fuckers took more than they said. I swear to God.
By the way, throughout the night, like at one point, Bernardus is gonna have cast a light spell on his dome again.
Oh God.
Luke is going to kind of like wander off, like out of his room, and like kick the door closed, and like wander towards Bernie, like noticing he's drunk, and just go like, you never get drunk, though.
Well, I was about to make a reference. I don't know if it... well, my head's not off in a disco ball either, but here we are.
Luke is going to kind of like laugh, but do the thing where he like leans forward and kind of like nudges against Bernie, like.
Don't touch me. I'm. It's not a good time.
I feel like Durk at that point would go, what's a disco?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm trying to find my external hard drive right now, which has all of my notes on it at the moment.
You need to tell me how drunk I get.
I know. Hold on a second. I'm still on Durk at the moment. Though, around the middle of the night, though, you notice that one of the people listening to your story is kind of, shying behind another one. I want you to make an intelligence check.
Uh-oh.
I have quite good intelligence.
I told you exactly what was happening.
I don't have that good intelligence.
Whoops. Sorry. I meant to.
I'll take it. I'm taking whatever I see. I see a 10.
Well, no. Oh, come on.
Whether it helps or not, it's the dice that was there when I tab back in.
12.
Okay. You recognize one of the women is
Oh, you lucky bitch.
I can't remember her name, but Anisi's older sister.
I also don't remember.
I cannot remember her name right now because I don't know what I did with my freaking notes.
Old easy.
New name. Call
Big
her
Sneezy.
something else.
Nubia?
No, Nubia's not the sister.
Nubia's the scout.
Yeah. Because the younger sister is Anisi.
Yeah.
But for some reason I cannot find where I put my fucking notes at. Like, I really don't know what I did with them, and this is bothering me a little.
Just make up a name. We can always, if we ever edit these kind of things, just like voice over it.
Luke,
Like
or, I
in
mean,
MS Sam or whatever his name is.
Dirk wouldn't have known anyway, or remembered.
No, he would have. I think he would have.
I don't remember.
But you also notice that sort of hiding behind her throughout the whole thing is actually Anisi.
Hey, Sneezy!
She's listening in on one of your tales, wide, sparkly-eyed. Her sister sort of just scoffing and shaking her head at any time she feels you over-exaggerate anything. By the end of the night, though, the only person really giving a damn and listening to anything you say is Anisi. Everybody else has called your bluff and thinks you're full of shit.
I am 100% going to be spending the rest of my time with her then.
We're hammering down on the fact that he...
If she's listening to my tales of valor, then I am telling every single one that comes to my head, be it...
Also, like, since Luke is talking to Bernie right now, Bernie's really drunk right now, right?
Yes, he is.
Okay.
Yes.
Luke
won't
is going
sleep
to kind
with
of...
you.
I'm not... Luke's going to kind of, like, passively mention while they're, like, drunkenly bantering about the tarot card. Like, this fucking magical piece of shit that I found, and it's weird, man.
What are you on about?
Hold on, real quick. Hold on. Really quick. Astrodann, though. Not necessarily hammering the drinks down, but, going through them at a steady pace. They don't seem to be really doing a whole lot. So you decide, against your better judgment, to just down one in a single go.
Not a good idea.
Not at all. You decide to do so in the middle of the tavern, and I want you to make a fortitude check.
Oh, no.
This is going to be +3 whatever I roll.
Yeah, you spew
Oh, no.
all over the place.
Nice.
Oh,
Luke's
no.
gonna kind
To
of
the
like
roar of the patrons around you, because you are the first. Nobody really seems to mind, but
Nice. I'm gonna pat myself down. I'm gonna go. Another.
I feel like he would have a cootsy throw up noise.
oh! Anise, however, is cutting you off because she does not want to need to clean up more in the morning.
I think that's fair.
she's giving him like cactus water and saying it's like fire brandy.
Pretty much. You are too wasted to tell the difference at this point. It all tastes like water to you.
Nice.
Luke's gonna kind of like continuing the banter with Bernardus. Is just going like, yeah, I pulled a fucking card and it like made treasures appear.
I was gonna take his cup like from him and like put it on the bar where he can't reach. It's like, that's enough for you.
His cup was empty, by the way.
I don't care. That's like that, now you can't go and refill it.
Luke's just gonna go like, no. It actually happened. I have it in my backpack.
What else have you not been telling us then? You little shit.
Luke's gonna kind of giggle at that, like he's still very.
I'm
jovial.
gonna wander over and I'm gonna slosh my cup of cactus water and be like, "You guys try this. It's the best."
I don't think I have actually.
Luke's
You
just
gotta
gonna
remind
Said it was
Bernardus is
fire
very,
brandy.
Bernardus is
Whatever
very
that
done.
Yeah. Yeah, no, like, he legitimately thinking, like, oh, I haven't had this, but, like, yeah, no, I shouldn't.
That's a bad idea.
No, I don't care what's in there. I'm done for the night. I can't even keep down water at this point, I'm pretty sure. I've had a lot to drink today.
Luke's gonna kind of like rub his like still like his wounded shoulder a little bit, like well, apparently I'm not one to take hits. I found out. I'm not the tank.
I don't get that because I'm really drunk.
Yeah, like
I don't get it either because I'm still sloshing water around, wandering over to people.
Like, I'm hoping.
In fact, I'm already over at Durk now.
My full attention is for Sneezy.
I love how you just don't care about her real name.
She is Sneezy.
Actually, while this goes on, I am gonna refill my cup real quick, just to the brim, and I'm a leave the tavern for now. I'm a do a thing.
Alright.
Uh-oh.
But you guys go first. I'm gonna do that after.
Luke is going to kind of like as soon as Bernie leaves, like never believe me anyway, and stand up on the stool.
I'm gonna shout over and be like, "Who would?"
Would you be able to hear me though?
Nah, I'd rather not.
Everything.
It's a roaring tavern. He's gonna
I just
stand up.
happened to be saying that at a different time in a different conversation.
All right. Luke's gonna stand up on his stool and grab the empty cup, and I'm assuming the bartender is nearby. Or
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say like, can I get some water?
Yeah, she grabs your cup and gets you some water.
He's just gonna like jump down off the stool,
Make
like
a
a
reflex
little.
save. Actually, no. Make an acrobatics check.
11 plus 13.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, so he's
you
gonna.
don't fall on your face this time.
Is it like what was the DC on that?
I'm not telling you.
Okay. Like so I just jump down then, like with the water, like a little spills out, and I'm just like and I wander over towards Durk and Astrodann, like fucking. Like,
Get
I'm
the
mumbling.
fuck away from my table, Jesus Christ! I'm talking to Sneezy.
I left a long time ago. I'm dancing with a bunch of people now.
All right, then I'm wandering over to Durk and I'm mumbling in Halfling, like very incoherent.
this? There's this halfling muttering in a language you don't understand.
I'm continuously just gonna talk to Sneezy. If he comes closer, I'm just gonna sort of push him away slightly.
Every time you say sneezy, I think you mean me.
Yeah. So it's my Sneezy.
Yeah, I mean, that doesn't make it better.
He's listening to me.
The only one.
Luke's gonna just kind of notice that he doesn't give a shit and go like and mutter even louder in halfling, and just go like just fucking half elf piece of shit.
My night went from 0 to 100 real fast.
Good thing I can't understand you.
Yeah.
And wander over towards Astrodann.
I'm just gonna stare down at him.
Instantly stop dancing and stare at him.
Yeah.
I am going to stare back up.
I'm gonna
at
go,
him.
what you got, little man?
I'm
Arm
gonna-
wrestle!
Hold on, wait. I want to see where this goes.
I'm gonna hold up my cup and say, I got some more fire brandy, and I'm very obviously lying.
Why do I get the feeling you're making fun of me? Again.
Luke didn't, like, just kind of, like, looks up at him like, I'm not making fun of you.
Hmm.
I just think that you might need some water, friend. You're going to be sick in the morning.
I'm gonna be sick of your face if you don't leave me alone.
Luke is just going to stare at him, blink, look around, and then just walk back to his room.
What I thought, little man, walk away.
All around me are familiar.
Okay, no. Luke is going to, after hearing that, search the tavern for pepper or like spices.
Oh, my old friend.
So, do I find any like pepper or spice? Like, fucking shit.
How could this happen to me?
I'm asking.
Where are you looking?
Like, well, it's a tavern, so it has food and stuff. Like, so I'm looking for hot sauce, like it's pepper and shit there.
Yeah, but the tables are very cleared off because the only thing people are having right now is alcohol.
All right, then I'm gonna look
If
behind
you-
the counter.
Okay. Then,
Is that
yeah,
a bottle of
you can-
Tabasco?
Hey, you can find some some spices.
All right, so like using the cover of the crowd, I don't have that feat. I don't know if I need it in like this big of a crowd.
I mean, you're behind the counter. Nobody can see you. You're too short.
I'm gonna grab the spices and just like wander off towards where I last remember Astrodann's room. Can I leave this up to a dice roll because I actually don't remember.
My room was recently instated. I
Yeah,
haven't been
you
through
don't know where he doesn't have. You don't know that. You just do not know where he is because
it. Neither do
he
I.
hasn't been in a room yet.
Yeah,
Okay.
So
Yeah.
go fuck yourself.
Remember, you shared a room with the two people that are no longer here.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So I'd like to make a check on this just because I'm hammered. I'd like to
What?
remember, like, check to see which rooms are like ours, like so Bernie's and Rexi's, and then mine.
I'm gonna wander over to the innkeeper. I'm gonna go. Could I get an escort back to my room? I don't feel good
An escort.
Really?
That'll
anymore. And then
cost
I'm
you
going to
100 gold.
slam my face onto the counter.
Yeah, she's gonna catch you under the arm and just sort of walk you up the stairs to your room.
I imagine Sneezy's not so young that she doesn't have a bedtime.
She doesn't have a bedtime, but she is the younger sister, so.
Get her wasted.
Where's the sisters?
So
Get them both wasted.
Luke is just gonna get kind of confused, like trying to figure out which room he's in, because like he's like, fuck, wait, doesn't have what?
I'm gonna lift my arm up right before I get to the door. I'll be like, lock it when you get out.
All right.
Wait, what?
Lock it when you get out.
Lock me in.
Oh, yeah.
Luke is
She's
going to
she's
pocket
going to
this-
she's just gonna hand you a key to the actual door.
That works
And-
too.
I'm gonna put it in
Scott,
my helmet.
What I'm wondering is how much would a bottle of spices weigh? Like just a pound?
Yeah.
Okay. Luke's gonna kind of get a little annoyed, fucking, I'll do this later, and put it in his pocket.
Okay.
Is this the first time you've successfully stolen something?
Yes. Shut up.
In what, session 7?
And he didn't need to make a check because he's too short.
Imagine that.
And Luke didn't expect to get this far, so he got bored halfway through. Just gonna go put
Okay
it back.
then.
Luke's going to kind of very lazily, under the roar of the tavern, I guess, just check the doors of the rooms, I guess, to see if they're unlocked.
No, they're not.
Clearly.
Well, that's why I'm checking.
Yeah.
Just
Luke's
make a
going-
statement, but I can't fucking lockpick this door right here, taking bets.
No, Luke's kind of hold up his hands like he has lockpicks in his hand, and just go fuck this, and then go back to his room. Because he doesn't have his lockpicks on him. Okay.
That's a drunk thing to do.
Thank you, Cootsy.
I'll be your friend on this one.
Okay.
I've
Cootsy,
done that. Yes.
what are you doing now?
So, allow me to make a little scene for you. There's currently a husky dude outside in the dark at this point, stumbling around, but he is also the only light source, as the light on his dome is still very much burning.
I feel like he's out trying to find a kebab or something.
And I'm holding my mug in my hand, and I'm just kind of waving it around, but nothing's falling out. It's great. I'm just kind of humming to myself, and I'm actually on my way back to where we last saw Nubia.
Okay.
I'm trying to find her.
I want you to make an intelligence check.
Okay.
I love drunk D&D. Oh my god.
That is 14.
Okay. You remember the easiest way to get there, which is straight down the street that you were on, and then straight past the castle. While you stumble past the front gates of the castle, the guards kind of catch you in one of your stumbles.
Uh-oh.
And they say, whoa, 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 friend. Don't you think you should be sleeping this off?
Oh, I will be. I very much will be. And as I'm saying that, I'm kind of bonking his chest a little bit, just kind of not hard, but just kind of
Yeah.
emphasizing I'm very much.
Okay. I think you need to. I think we need to get you home tonight.
No. Hold on. Hear me out. Both of you. Are there 2 of you?
There are 4 of you.
Everybody squints.
You ever had the dank need for the toos?
No, hear me out. We've had a long day. We've killed a lot of things. Some of them huge. And we couldn't have done it without our I'm good. Without our friend, and she hasn't had a drink yet. This full cup is not for me. I'm just trying to find her so I can. Oh, that was close. So I can thank her properly.
Okay. Come here. Who is your friend?
Her name is Nubia.
Oh,
She's a scout.
You're friends with the guard captain.
Oh, she's the captain? I didn't know that.
Captain. Uh-oh.
I mean, yes.
Durk and his elf ears perk up from across the
The man kind of
the entire
Yeah,
everything.
no bullshit, Dirk. Bullshit.
the man that you're sort of leaning into kind of just nods to his partner who wanders inside, and the man just sort of motions you over towards the keep wall and says, "Come over here. At least lean against something solid for a moment."
Can do.
While all this
down.
all this is going on, by the way, Luke has dumped because he knows he has a room by himself because he shared it with Dargo and Mitch's character
Elmer.
So
How do you remember Dargo and not Elmer?
I don't know. I'm a special kind of retard. Shut up. So like he dumps out all 25 pieces of the jewelry and is just kind of like pretending to swim in it, a la like, Scrooge McDuck.
Just bonking his head on the fucking floor.
Remember, he is absolutely wasted.
Oh yeah, you are.
Rodan's
Okay,
gonna pee on himself.
Rodan, what?
Rodan's gonna piss himself.
God damn it! Why?
Just because.
I think we're very much learning what type of drunks we all are in real life.
I think so.
FYI, in real life, I don't taste after serving in bars.
Oh, of course not. Of course not.
That being said, a couple minutes pass for Bernardus, and the second guard comes out, Nubia close behind, and yeah, he says to her, "This is the man who said that he you." She sort of just
What was that? You cut out in that last sentence.
the guard turns to Nubia saying, "This is the man who claims that he knows you."
As I see this, I'm like, I'm just kind of looking at her. I'm just pointing, like, yeah, yeah, her. That one.
Was she really a captain beforehand, or did they just rank her or something?
You don't know that.
I want to know.
A sound whispers
she
through the wind.
walks over.
It sounds like kiss.
she walks over and she motions for the other two guards can go back to their posts. Says, "What are you doing out here and in this state?"
I felt bad. We are in the inn. We're all celebrating. Osokan even left us this big old barrel of ale, mind you.
There was that pause.
And we are enjoying ourselves. And I felt bad that you are not enjoying yourself with us because we are having a good time. And we have you to thank for it. So, I was gonna, my cup has been upside down, or something this whole time. I like turning it over and it's still filled up. This is for you. Because I care.
Hold on 1 second. She's... Hold on.
You just made her all wet.
Okay. No, I was rolling.
like a
I was
waterfall.
rolling for belief whether or not she believed that wasn't a magic trick. But no, she believes. She believes you. But she still sort of looks at you puzzled, like, how are you? That's not supposed to happen.
I don't know what
Must have been
exactly.
magic and snort.
I don't know what exactly she's on about, but I'm like, I
No,
imagine.
she's very clearly pointing at the cup.
Oh, okay. I was like, I make an attempt to explain. I'm like, well, you see, when you're a cleric, you have to choose a god, and mine is like the coolest, and that is why.
This is more awkward than the birds and the bees conversation.
So this is some like godly chalice.
Yes.
Oh, you
You're
mean the
put-
cup?
and there's beer in it.
Oh, yes. You think I'd be caught dead with tomato juice in there? Please.
She's gonna sort of like pace around for a moment, trying to. What did I say about touching my dice? Bad
So
card.
just in the back or like in the wind, you just hear the DuckTales theme right now.
um,
I'm sorry.
She sort of just paces around for a moment, trying to wrap her head around it or something. So what? You came to share a drink with me because you felt bad?
I'm just gonna like,
Ooh.
I'm gonna like raise an eyebrow and then like look in like to a corner of my vision and then just like look back at her like, pretty much, because no, wait, hold on, pretty much because I felt bad that you couldn't be with us celebrating. I enjoy your company.
Oh,
She's gonna
same.
kind of. He was gonna kind of shrug, lean against the wall, and be like, "Okay," just hold her hand out.
Sweet.
Like Bernie just dumps the fucking cup into her.
Cup can't dump.
No, I'm just, yeah, but it just, like, sweet. Just give her the cup. Just straight up give it to her.
Sideways.
Yeah,
You can hand her
sideways.
the cup sideways.
Yeah, boy, like, here you go.
No,
Picks
I
up
know
sort
the
of-
cup can't dump, but still.
She's just gonna kind of like look into it for a second, just be like, I'm just gonna hold it upside down when like nothing comes out. Like, this isn't a trick.
Nope. Divine intervention.
Also, smell my cloth.
My name is Pill Cosby.
Hold on. Hold on a second. Let me make sure of something.
That's always a scary sound.
It's okay.
I mean, I'm over here being Scrooge McDuck. I'm fine.
All right.
Rodan is now
yeah,
real
she's going to just, I guess, attempt. She's not quite sure how, but she's going to try to cup. Yeah, which, to her surprise, flows smoothly.
Nice.
Did you make her do a fortitude save?
Chill.
Yeah, she's fucking wet.
No, that's a willpower save to see if she can resist just humping him on the spot.
I'm just going to throw this out there, and I'm also not going to let any of you do it because it is at this point assumed that your characters all believe you to be in a human city.
We're not?
No.
She has free nipples?
You all think you are.
Yeah, we clearly do.
Yeah. But yeah, she's
Wolfey, show your
kind
fucking
of,
retarded
yeah,
cat.
seriously. Like, can you get rid of the cat? Oh my god.
Fucking kicked him. I'm sorry.
As soon as you're not in a human city thing came on, the cat was just like, it's just like, get out!
Oh god.
Yes, human city assumed.
Last thing
Yeah.
you said was the not
right,
human
What's
thing.
that 80%
So-
for not humans?
But yeah, so yeah, she drinks. She drinks from the cup, with no problem. It really doesn't even seem to phase her in any way.
Rodan
She's
fell
kinda-
out of his bed.
I am
You
attracted.
hear a thud.
You are what?
You hear a thud. I fell out of bed.
No, I meant Bernardus.
I am attracted at the sight.
Like, because he hears the thud, is going to, like, jump up, like, and then just resume playing with his fucking treasures.
Yeah, Neri just kind of comments on it's pretty good. Just hands you back the cup.
Hey.
Did you finish it, or?
She drank, probably a good half the cup.
Look, I've had more than enough for today. I've been drinking all day. You've seen it. You've been with me. Feel free to. Just feel free to finish that.
Gonna sort of smirk and shake her head, be like, "Yeah, I saw. I thought I was gonna lose. I thought I was gonna lose my job because of you." She's gonna take the cup, bring the cup back to her lips and start drinking again.
I do apologize for that. I had no ill intentions.
Yeah, you didn't really seem to have any ambitions either, though. I'm gonna take another drink.
Well, what was that last word?
Inhibitions.
And what does that mean?
Like,
there was nothing stopping you from making a bad decision.
Oh.
She's quoting how big your penis is.
No, she's not.
No, she's not. For all he knows. Yes, the
With every word, she's making it an inch smaller.
Eventually, it'll be a dirt dick.
Hey now. Hey now. Hey
You're a
now.
rock star.
Game on. Don't
It's
get
not
laid
the
with your
length,
dick and stall.
it's the width, alright? And I've got a pretty impressive wall chiseler.
So do I.
so as she chugs like that's true. You have to have a little fun sometimes, or else everything's. Oh, anyway, we turned out all right. Everything went fine.
Yeah, I guess in the end.
Yeah, exactly. I was just gonna, like, awkwardly. No, not necessarily awkwardly. Just kind of like.
Kind of that in the awkward silence, just.
Yeah, just a little,
Sort of
little like
look
long
out into the
sigh,
night.
like long day.
Birdie's gonna go for an awkward boob grab.
No.
Newbie is gonna say, long day. You got to talk to the king and then go start partying. I had to help drag all that crap back.
Ooh.
Rexi,
Dude,
shut
you
up.
got your fucking number, dude.
I came back, didn't I? I mean, where are the others?
She's gonna sort of smile and she's gonna be like, "You came back after the job was done."
I didn't know that was a job. You could have asked me to help. I would be more than happy to.
Fair enough.
Oh.
She's gonna hand you the cup back. It's now empty.
I'm like under my breath, kind of go like, hot. I'm gonna do that. Well, actually, I'm not gonna, cause I'm drunk now, and I know I'm gonna like if I do the fucking what's his name, Metal Gear thing.
Horizontal monster mash.
Yeah. If I do the Metal Gear thing, it's just gonna slip and it's gonna hit her in the face. I'm not gonna try that, so I'm just gonna put it back on my belt.
It's gonna fling at her face.
Yeah.
Can Bernie at least like halfway try and then realize like shit?
No, just putting it back on my belt.
Let's see.
He's
to think
pretty
if
good.
Good. No. I'm just seeing if there's anything fun that I could throw in.
Yeah. Like vaginas.
Can
Rodan
Luke
is
underneath his bed?
Yeah, say something really funny and then say my vagina.
Since Luke is like very obviously playing with his treasures, can he like closer inspect them to see if there's any magical
No.
shit in there?
No, you're drunk as fuck.
Meanwhile, while we're having this conversation, my head is still glowing.
Yes, it is. This does not, freak any of the guards out, as Nubia has told them of the glowing dome.
And her
Cool.
adventure.
Yeah.
Awesome.
The adventures with the magical glowy dome, man.
Which means all the guards will know that Durk is full of shit.
Hey now. Hey now. Hey now.
I just thought I'd get that through.
I ain't trying to impress the gods.
Of course not.
He's just trying to impress one person.
Sneezy.
And
Luke
I
is
am
just in it for himself.
succeeding.
Is he?
Yes.
A little bit. So yeah, the conversation with Nubia, continued manner, just talking of the exploits and things like that. And
Fuck's sake, Carnage, stop.
Carnage, stop fidgeting with things.
Get a fidget spinner for fuck's sake.
Get a fucking fidget.
You know what? I'm gonna look for a freaking fidget spinner for you, dude.
No, don't do it.
I'm going to
entertained all night. Don't do it.
I'm going to find a fidget spinner that you can just flick at. But yeah, so the conversation with Nubia, continues along in the same manner, for a little while longer. Eventually, she cuts it short as she needs to go, back into the barracks.
Ask to join her.
Sure could go for a cup of coffee right now.
I'm
I'm murmuring all of this in my sleep. You can't hear it.
Like as she like makes an exit attempt, I was gonna like, there's still a party going on at the tavern if you want. Probably softer beds there too.
She turns to the sun and says, "I prefer to spend the night with my men. Thanks though."
Oh.
I gave it a shot. Saying that out loud.
Actually, hold on one second.
Now you have to roll fortitude.
No.
Reflex save. All of the above.
Shut up, you're drunk. Luke is just Scrooge McDuck. He's fine. Well, he's not fine, but he's enjoying the spoils of war.
I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, there's nothing I can figure out. All right, never mind. I was gonna try to make do something. Couldn't really think of anything. But yeah, so yeah, she goes on her way, goes back into the barracks, and you are standing in the cold desert night.
At least he's got at least he has a tent pitched.
No, I don't. Fuck off.
Come on. At least let me have this.
Before she like fully goes in, like, could you send out that god that was here earlier real quick? Before you go.
Do you mean the two guards that are standing by the entrance?
Didn't she?
No, she sent them back to their post.
Oh, right.
Entrance. You guys are like down the wall a little bit. That was all.
All right, I'm gonna go to them, and I'm just gonna like turn around and like hold my arms up, like, I'll take that escort back to the inn now.
Well, the guards kind of just like look at each other and smirk for a moment. They play a quick game of rock paper scissors. The loser of which going with you. One of the guards accompanies you back to the inn.
Nice.
It is now.
When we get there, I'm just kind of going like, there's probably some ale left.
The guard snickers a little bit and says, "Thanks, but not while I'm on the job."
Man, you guys take your job seriously.
That we do. And he's gonna sort of go on his own way.
Thank you.
Sort of waves behind him. Getting later in the night, before Bernardus gets back to the inn, getting later in the night, Inisi, after spending some quality time talking with the craftsman of her latest dreams, she, mentions the time that she should be getting back to her sister at this point.
I'm back.
Welcome back. Rexi, you there?
Yep.
This is all you.
I know.
Yeah.
I'll just gonna know. Don't worry. We've got all night. Don't worry about it. Stay.
Yeah, but
Talk
I
with
need to
me.
open the shop tomorrow.
I tell you what, stay with me. I'll help you open up the shop tomorrow.
I really can't. Sis is expecting me home soon.
It'll be fine. You can stay outdoors, live a little.
I'm gonna
It's not
slam
very
my
often.
hand on the floor.
It's not very often that we all come around and
Go
you know-
walk her home. Blah, blah, blah.
You know what happened the last time I stayed out? Stayed out after I told my sis I'd be home.
You got a tattoo?
I never said she had a tattoo.
I don't know.
Maybe question my
Are
own
you,
character
are you
design.
implying that you might have one?
No.
I will inspect to find out.
While this is going on,
that was an actual question she was asked. Don't forget, she's not the brightest.
No, I think that's his actual answer too, like the tattoo thing.
Oh god. Was it actually? Sure,
Yeah.
we'll go with that. She just sort of like looks around for a moment. She's just like, no. and that very. And
I'm
that
gonna sort of
very...
raise an eyebrow and go, how very convincing.
She's gonna get up from her chair and sort of, take a single step towards the door, and she'll say, "Well, if you don't believe me, you'll just have to wait till next time. Maybe you'll find out then." Sort of give you a smile.
I will meander over and go, nah, not that easy. I will loop my arm and hold the door. I will walk you back, my darling.
A little rapey.
little rapey.
Look, excuse me, I'm just trying to tip my fedora here. Y'all are jealous, okay?
It's a little rapier.
Luke.
Yeah, like if you know how to treat a woman.
Luke is faintly humming the DuckTales theme inside of his room. What?
Burr.
And if you check Discord,
Ooh.
that's a little rapier as well.
Wow.
Damn it! Sky, deduct 1 euro point.
That's great. I love that picture.
But yeah, so I guess Durk will then walk an EC across the street, back over to the textile shop.
It was so far.
I'ma follow
Yep.
them.
Yeah, they walk out as Bernardus was coming back.
Like they walk past me, I'm like, oh. I was like far enough away where I'm like, I'm being sneaky, but there's actually like a flashlight following them.
Yes, because of your head.
Yeah.
And EC comments on this, looks at Durk, and is just, that your friend?
I'll just look away, but just don't worry about it. He's being sneaky.
I'm being sneaky.
See, he's being sneaky.
She's gonna sort of snicker. Okay then. She's gonna take a step up the front stoop. Just turn around and say, "Well, I guess maybe I'll see you tomorrow."
Not as easy, is it?
I don't know. I've never done this kind of shit in real life.
She's
No.
she at this point she sort of just smiles, gives you a little head tilt and a small curtsy and turns on her heels and heads inside.
I'll do a slight bow, turn around to Bernie and just go, I must fucking turn around here. What the fuck is your plan?
At this point, I would have caught up. I'm like putting my hand on his shoulder. It's like, if it makes you feel any better, I didn't get any either.
At this point, I'll kind of just throw my arm over his and go, at least we have each other. Come on, big old white wolf.
I'll like grab his head and like smack a wet one on his cheek, like ah.
Drunk Bernie.
Yeah.
Still holding Mike up at this point. I'll take another swig and just go, you know what? That's the most action I've ever had.
Drunk Bernie's supposed to be hella mean.
Depends. If he has a reason to. He's fine. There's camaraderie in blue balls. That's just how it is.
That's true. That much is true. Like if Dirk got some and Bernie didn't, he might be a little upset with it.
He might have left his light off.
I will say, because like this isn't, I can't do this anyway. If he would have caught up while they're still talking, and like she went in and like the door would still be open, his line would have been like he'd go all close and then just lean in and go, "Succeed where I failed." But that didn't happen.
Better every time.
Let's solve a mystery or rewrite history.
I'm going
Okay,
to say right
Rodan's
now
gonna
that
wake up.
Luke passed out in his little pile of jewels at this point.
Now, did he lock his door?
Yes, I did. I did mention it earlier.
Yeah,
I did lock
he
it.
made sure.
Doors
Dang.
don't stop.
Is there any way we can get a key? Can we convince to get a key?
Especially not with how drunk you are, no.
Look, dude, I have die arrows that need to be used here. I'm just saying.
We
So-
can just make mention that he almost died. And
So,
that we need to check on him.
But they saw me take the keg, though. They know I'm not dying.
Yeah.
so
We don't know that
Dirk and
until
me,
we check.
Dirk and me share a room. So I'm guessing we're going back to the inn now.
Oh yes.
As we go in, I'm guessing like the party will have died down by now.
Yeah.
I
You
think
know,
it's
there's some stragglers.
I think it's time we hit the hay.
I will finish up my lovely drink-a-doodle and just go, boy, I think you're right.
I usually am. You just don't listen to me a lot.
Damn it.
And I'm a stumble. And as I reach Luke's door, I like stumble past it and like hold on. I stumble backwards a little bit, and I'm a cast something real quick, and this will be my last spell for today.
Is there a reason for you to cast it?
Yeah, don't you worry. So
Like, I'm
no. Let
Hold on,
me
I'm
explain. Let me explain. I am going to cast my last spell of the day, and it's going to be one more light spell. And the way light spells work is anything I touch glows like a torch, shedding light, and I'm going to draw a big old dick on his door.
On the inside or the outside?
Outside, obviously. I can't go inside.
Shouldn't it make the whole thing glow, though?
No, it's because
I mean,
I
it
don't think so. At least
technically should.
can
it
can
would
for can it for
technically
this
be-
joke not?
Considering I've been picturing your Bernardus' head with a hand-shaped glowing
Yeah,
portion of it,
me too.
I will allow it, but only for the sake of this joke.
Okay, so I'm drawing this
Nothing
dick, and it's shabby looking, but you can tell what it is, and like, and I'm done. I'm turning around, and I like put my hands over my mouth, like, hey, Durk, what I did.
I will giggle maniacally on that one and just go, draw his face, taking it.
At that like yell, you're just gonna like hear from beyond the door like, "Oh, rewrite history."
And oh no, sorry, it spells over, just big old floppy pieces. And I only turn around and like raise my fist to the air and keep it there as I walk into our room, and immediately pass out on the bed.
I'll throw a blanket on him and then just drop down and sleep.
Joke's on you, I at least have a bed to myself.
We do too. They're separate beds.
A room to myself, rather.
Oh, well, that's what you said.
Alright, dick door.
Okay, I swear to God, my next halfling is going to be named Dictor.
Alright, let's talk
So-
experience.
Well, maybe not yet. Maybe the game's not done. Or maybe it is. Huh? No, you probably should cut it off there.
Yeah, it'll take like 30 minutes.
Yeah. All right. So, for starters, Durk has his goods. He has his new toy, the bow. Rodan does have the masterwork chain shirt, though.
Yeah, but it's in my backpack.
Oh yeah, but Osorkon does not know that, so you will be receiving something in the morning from, according to his word. Same with Luke and Bernardus, you will each be given something in the morn.
Yeah, I did it.
You also each still have hold of the jewels that you pocketed. And give me a moment. As mentioned before, each of you needs to be sure that you have that extra 50 gold added to your. Yep,
I do.
Let me take a look. Okay, so at this point, you've all completed a major plot point in the story. You succeeded in the second part, or I guess first part, the first part of the main quest of the main storyline. At this point, you all have you've gone to the south, you saw what was up, you met with your contact, found out about the would-be usurper trying to take over the city.
Figured out how to be a rogue.
But did anybody make any note of really anything else that happened?
I do recall the thing with the eyes, right?
Rather than that, oh yeah, no, there's that. And yeah, something, sort of along those lines. As for the three original party members of the three who have met Traumor, do any of you, did any of you take note of any of the things that have happened, more along, his request rather than Osorkon's?
Yeah,
Are there things that you did or did not notice?
I noticed that there has been nothing Legion type happened at all.
Yeah. Like even the well, maybe the basilisks in a way, but they weren't linked like the original characters.
All right. But yeah. So that being said, you've completed the first part of his request. You went to the desert city. You helped out the king, took out the usurper. Whether for better or for worse, who knows? We'll see.
Maybe Osorkon was the bad guy.
Maybe he was.
No, we'll never know because you didn't roll high enough.
I feel like Anisi would have told us that since she was the contact.
Maybe she's in on it.
I would imagine everyone would be in on it, considering Legion's like a hive mind.
That's exactly what it is. Maybe the whole world is taken over. You need to commit mass genocide. Surprise! This has been a murder hobo game the whole.
That's why I can't get laid.
Like you just hear a voice. Yes, that's why.
So that being said, you... Let me see if I can pull these up. That...
You did good that one, too.
Wonder how that Behir thing. No, it wasn't a Behir. Fucking Goblin Dog thing is doing. That Rexi was so upset about, or Durk.
Probably dead.
Probably.
The what?
Remember the thing that you shot and you got really upset about that we didn't go back and find it in the forest?
I have been drinking my problems away. I've forgotten about it.
Are you in the toilet again?
Hold on.
He has been for a little while.
Yeah.
Sorry, Scott, that was important.
Okay, so the combat that you guys experienced in the last session was worth a total of, for each of you, gave you 700 experience points from the combat alone.
Mm-hmm.
So go ahead and add that.
You'll have to give me a minute on this one.
That's fine.
It'll be the same as mine. So.
It's okay. Yeah, it's the same. The only
Rexi,
person that is behind is Carnage because he came in late.
Of course.
Not much I can do about that. I apologize.
Not that I'm worried about it either.
Right?
I seem to be doing just fine.
Pretty much.
We'll see.
You want to go?
This was out of character.
So yeah. So
I will find you.
all right. Hold on. The North Room. I was actually debating on whether or not I wanted to award experience based on that room. However, even though you didn't fight anything, I am going to still consider it as an encounter because it's like I said, D&D isn't all about combat. Only about 25% of the actual story is fighting things. Everything else comes from that skill page and how you make your characters act and what they do with their surroundings. So the fact that you guys just avoided them entirely, I don't feel like that would be fair to pull experience from you guys for that.
But yeah,
think kind of like think sort of Elder Scrolls. Just because you sneak by someone, you're still getting experience.
We
I would like to think of it as Metal Gear reference.
We used our wisdom in that room, honestly. Like, hey, that other guy really fucked us up. Let's just not.
Well, none of you actually made a full perception check to see what those were, and they were not actually scorpions.
We could tell something was in the room, though.
Yeah, they were just big, skittering, multi-legged things. That being said, that room was still enough to award each of you an additional 300 experience points.
Yay.
Woo.
Anything else?
I don't know. Away from a level up.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know. No, I don't know. I think that'll probably be it for today.
God damn it, this guy.
Would be
you guys completed. You guys completed a
Intimidated
major
the
plot
king.
point. Each of you gains an additional 500 experience points.
Yeah.
Lied to
I was gonna say, did you just sky us on our actual level up? Okay.
Wait. What'd you say?
So
Each of you gains an additional 500 experience points. So in total, you have gained 1,500 experience.
Rexi, I did put the actual numbers.
I need 1,100 more.
I'm sure I can remember 1,500.
what
Well,
is the next level XP now?
It'll adjust once your current experience.
1,500 or 15,000.
Mine says 2,000.
Something's wrong then.
Yeah.
My current XP is 9,300, and my next level XP is 15,000.
Well. Oh right, actually. Yeah. 10,000. Yeah.
You know, I'm thinking of taking for my feet just an extra rogue talent.
Hold on.
Oh, yeah, mine also says 15,000 now.
Yeah, that is correct.
Oof, that's a lot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the range is rather exponential.
What do we gain on our 4th level?
You gain an ability score.
Don't we gain a?
We discussed this.
Right. Okay. So strength, dex, stuff like that.
Yeah, you can raise one of your ability scores by 1 point.
Okay. Let's see what happens if I raise my strength.
Well, if you raise your strength score goes up to 11, and nothing happens.
Yeah,
because
so
you haven't hit the next.
No. My carry weight goes up, and also my melee attack bonus goes up.
No. Like the only thing adding a point to strength right now would do is that.
Carry weight, right?
Yeah.
Well, that's why I'm considering adding it to strength, because
Just for carry weight?
Yeah. But
Little guy always trying to carry too much.
I'm gonna go with wisdom.
Hey, back off.
No, that's entirely on you.
Not wisdom, intelligence. Sorry.
That's what I thought.
Fuck off.
What's your wisdom at, Bernardus?
17.
Mine's at 15.
Jesus. He is a wisdom caster, isn't he?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm debating.
I would learn spells if I could, but I'm not smart.
I'm debating what I'm gonna put my point in.
I could actually learn a single spell.
I could put it in common.
So, what do I do with the XP? Where do I put that again? Current.
You just add it to your current.
You should have 9,300 now.
So, Sky, just to make sure I don't fuck this up, because I now have a +1 modifier to intelligence, do I retroactively get the +3? Or +4, rather? Because...
What are you talking about?
So...
Everything you should add.
Wait, are you talking about... What did you
my
put the point
skills.
in?
So I put the point in intelligence, so I now have a +1 modifier.
Yes, so you get an extra 3 points.
Okay.
So, we'll worry about the immediate benefits from the stats for now. So you put the point into your intelligence. So you now have 3 more points that you can put in.
That's a lot of points, because... Jesus Christ.
So, for this level, you will have... whatever...
8 + 4. Because...
Yeah, because it's 8 plus intelligence, right?
Yeah. And then
you will have 8... So you will have 12 skill ranks to put in for this level.
Alright, so since you're here, I can put something into Dungeoneering just fine, right? Like from a 0. I'm putting 1 there. That is 12, 11.
Yeah, I'm gonna be putting 1 into strength.
Dexterity for me.
What?
I'm just gonna snore really loud.
Would I be able to justify a knowledge locale rank?
Hold on. Carnage, what are you putting yours in?
I didn't level you, dick.
Oh yeah, you didn't.
Would I...
This is so genuine.
I apologize.
Give me 1,100 more points.
Nah, you gotta do something in that, boy.
Skill ranks per
So,
level
as
is
it's a
2
class
plus
skill, would I
int,
be
so
able
I
to-
get 4. Alright.
So as it's a class skill, would I be able to justify locale?
No, you didn't spend enough time in the city.
Alright, fair enough.
Like-
Geography?
You didn't really do anything involving that.
We discussed the profession brewer thing, right? So that's
Yes.
okay?
Yep, that is completely fine.
Okay.
Also,
Okay, so
all
how
these
many more do I
knowledges-
get for skills?
It's on your class page.
all these knowledges have a +1 now. Is that just from my intelligence?
Well,
Nope.
yeah, yes it is.
From all your skills.
The thing is, you still can't make those
Right. I'm just making sure I didn't break anything, is all.
What's the website we use for that again?
D20 PFSRD. I can tell you right now, though, it's 6 plus your intelligence mod.
So
Mine
8.
is 3.
Is your intelligence mod plus 2?
Yep.
Then yes, you get 8 skill ranks to put in.
Huh. I'll take it.
Fucking Rangers.
I mean,
Rogues
I get a
get
plus
more.
8 too. Yeah.
Rogues are
Fucking-
8 plus intelligence mod.
I don't know
would
what
be,
I get.
Would I be able to justify a survival? Because I was leading the party in the forest for a little while.
The little man is lost.
Shut up.
Yeah, because of that, I'm gonna say no.
What about use magic device? No.
Not at all.
When have you used that?
Nothing
Like,
ever
fair
came
regards.
up involving.
Okay, fine, fair. Sorry, I'm just.
So, real quick, I am adding 2 to Profession Brewer, 2 ranks
Okay.
of my 4.
Also, anything that I don't, or I already have a rank in, I don't need to justify.
No, you can just.
Okay.
I'll add 1 to Spellcraft,
Okay.
and I'll get back to you on the last one.
Okay.
Sleight of hand.
Rexi, you know what you're doing?
I'm just adding them in.
Let me know when you guys are done adding those all up.
Oh, hey, look, I'm done.
You sure? What'd you put it in?
Fucking nothing.
Yeah, 4 points left. Guys, I have too many skill points to put in things. Help.
Let me use them.
Diplomacy.
No.
I did decent with Osorkon.
You're welcome.
Oh, sure.
He didn't kill us. Fuck off.
He was, well, I can't say anything.
Yeah, because you're a statue.
See, this is why I don't like halflings.
I think that's
What exactly is escape artist?
Exactly what it implies.
Yeah, like legit.
Any of those are exactly what they imply. That's why they're skills.
Like, here, this is the actual description. You can escape ropes and bindings, a net, animate rope spell, command plants, control plants and tangles. You can escape a snare spell, escape normal manacles, move through tight spaces, escape masterwork manacles, and escape grapples, reduce pin condition to grapple condition.
Alright, so I can't put a point in that then. Would I be able to put a point into knowledge nature?
No.
Okay.
Uh,
I'm just trying to make sure.
were we around any languages? That we didn't?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Besides halfling.
Yeah, but not enough.
Right.
You know, you could ask to learn Halfling and all the other
You wouldn't be able to teach us.
No, I mean, he could. It would take a while, though. You can
Wouldn't
learn languages from other characters.
Wouldn't I be able to, like, over time, like, teach him enough to understand it? Like, is it
Essentially,
enough
yeah.
enough to make a check on it, I guess?
Essentially.
Huh.
When would we need that, though?
Oh,
Never
fucking
know.
hell.
If we end up at a halfling dungeon, we're all gonna sit around the campfire and learn.
It's Norgan! You survive!
I need healing! That's mainly our only phrase that we use, though. So I have one more that I need to use.
Remember, kids, gnomes are for punting. And halflings are almost like gnomes.
I'm gonna put my last one into. I saw it a second ago. Where was it?
So we're allowed to pick up a profession now, right?
No, that was just me. I mean, you can if
we
you want.
pick up a profession?
Also, don't we roll our health now? For
Yes,
the
we'll
game?
get to that. We'll
Yeah.
get to that.
Okay. My skills are done, Sky.
What was the last one? Where'd it go? Oh yeah, Knowledge Arcana. Would that be fine, right?
Based on what though? Nothing super magical really happened.
I mean,
He did cast magic quite a lot.
well, when we were with the Duke, he did ask me like a bunch of Arcana questions that I did succeed in. If not, I'll put it in something else.
Did he?
Yeah, he asked like what a certain type of creature was, and it ended up being from a different plane, and it was like months ago, so I don't know the details.
Oh come on, we play D&D every week. What are you talking about?
Oh, well, I figure. I guess I'm done here. Let me just save my page.
I'll allow it.
Off.
I mean, if you'd rather I don't, it's fine.
That's fine. I'll allow it.
Okay.
We close out of tabletop.
Yeah, I
Oh,
guess
a
we
little
can.
kissy, man.
Man, feels good. Everyone's so much stronger all of a sudden.
I mean,
Except me.
I did deal like 80% of the damage for that last fight, so.
Okay, I'm regretting telling you that. Stop bringing it up.
You should have known
First
that
time
when you told him.
Yeah.
He's gonna throw it over his head every time.
You guys keep shitting on me.
I'm
Like an
gonna
MMO
end the
title.
recording here.
Alright.
So everyone say bye-bye.
See you later.
Bye.
Shut up, Wolfey.